Previously, our rise of the Conduit.
So, deal?
I get my apothecary.
Yes. Well, is it everything that you dreamed of? And he looks back at you as he's leaving, and he'll sigh and he'll say, I love you, son. It's like, well, it's not every day I have the help and a random scarred miscreant come up to me. It's a party I was invited to and threaten me. You suppress the movement and you get the council off my back. You do that, I won't throw you off my island.
What do you need me to do?
For now, nothing. I just need your support. If someone challenges me for this place, I expect your backup.
My
And the conduit. When I return and I am recalled, I will set up the lanes, but I will need your help in doing so.
Excellent.
You will be contacted by letter once I am back home.
Good.
I would be very careful about speaking to Moiravians, I think.
I don't want to lose you.
Think you'll lose me if we get married. It's a very odd thing to say. Rhea, I don't want to have to pick you up from the city morgue one day. I'm sorry. If you apologize, you can come home.
Be seeing you all.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
How would you like to get rid of her?
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah, funny running into you here.
I'm everywhere. You know that? This is a meeting of a secret society called the Circle of Flame. Warden,
Yes.
you see Mari and Eden
Excuse
walking
me?
up to you. You heard me. Logan, I'm so happy to see you. It's been so long. My name is Tesselin. Madam Tesselin.
Well,
And
Madam
you
Tesselin.
see her flash the sign that you learned about earlier. Logan, I really think we need to start being more honest with each other. I'll finish teaching you this and helping you master this. But after that, I want you to take control of your own life. No more wishing for what wasn't. You have to live in the here and now. This other version of you is not real, Enid. You are real. And you just going around and digging up drug dealers and having them mess with your head is not something that I want very much. I'll give you all types of confident people, as long as I know that they can still be controlled. If you're in trouble, we'll help you. There, I said it.
Eden, you told me you had no one in this world that cared for you. And I'm here saying that I do, and I'm worried. You don't want that.
Care only does so much. I'm giving you a courtesy, but I'll be back in the morning, so don't worry about it.
I like Enid.
Apparently, Enid did not like Enid. You haven't heard from Marlowe in a while, have you?
No.
He went insane. My name is 12.
Oh, okay.
You might have heard of my group, the Reconciled. Enid, do you know that they have your parents in that house?
I don't forgive you. Your sorry means nothing. If I could strangle you with my bare hands, I would.
Would you like to try it?
You know how you could cheer me up?
Tell me, Enid, how can I cheer you up?
find the nearest cliff and walk right off it.
It's about time that you showed some backbone with this personality. I kind of like that.
Let's get the hell out of here.
And with that, we will pick up right where we left off as the party gets home from this very odd secret event and arrive home. Warden has left. He looked pretty freaked out and frustrated, and you are all back in the hideout amongst each other. What do you all say to each other upon getting back home?
Immediately after the party?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move myself over into the main area here. I think Velvet is still freaked the fuck out and is just going to quietly walk over to the bar and pour herself a drink.
You pour another.
Could you make that 3?
I was like, God, that was horrible. Let's drink.
She pours herself a drink and sets the bottle at the end of the bar.
Oh God!
Oh, that's better. That's not a bad idea.
I'll take it now. I'll pour 2 then. Unless Falka would like to have a drink as well.
I will partake as well, yes.
Okay. I'll pour 3 out then.
Velvet's also, not unlike some of the rest of you, only 2 points of stress away from breaking right now.
Oh,
My wife.
And she's just...
A lot
She's
of
not
y'all are
even-
close, right?
She's not even sipping it. She's downing it right now.
Here, let me move my little body over to the bar.
Look, can you pass the bottle back, please? I might just maybe get a second one out.
Here
I
you go.
don't know.
I accidentally picked it up!
So,
It's on the floor now. Fuck it. Here, let me get back here. I'll make a drink.
me and Thrill were just kind of, vibing at that party.
What?
Oh, I should update you. When you walked away, Falka. When you went with
Yes.
Warden. We dealt with Strangford.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to get the people off his back. And the council off his back. And maybe he's a horrible person. I understand why he has no friends. I will, glance at Velvet, obviously they had that conversation together, so he's like, but then he'll just kind of, how did your end of things go? And he'll kind of look to Falka and Enid.
I'd like to say I'd had a worst night of my life, but that would be lying.
Oh.
Please tell me you don't know Mari too.
Huh?
Never mind.
Mari.
Who's that?
I think
What do you know her?
Velvet, how does Warden know, that woman from the party? Do you know?
Well, it is not really my place to say. I think it would be best for him to explain his own private business.
so he knows her that way, huh?
I will neither
Please,
confirm
Velvet,
nor
don't
deny.
remind me. Oh,
I'll go ahead and say it if it doesn't want to be explicitly said.
Looking around, I don't know this woman. Someone say.
look, This is an
I
issue
am-
beyond privacy.
Familiar with her as well.
How are you familiar? Well,
Are you familiar the way?
no, no,
So
no.
you both are fucking the same person.
Okay, well,
Phil covers his mouth
no.
like a
person is one way of putting it. It's more like a demon.
What?
What?
Look,
Like, actually?
She's
Yes.
a demon?
I think.
Huh. I guess I accidentally lied to Sarah when I said I had not fucked a demon before.
What does that even?
You're all fucking
Funny.
demons out here.
Not that any of it matters anymore. She keeps drinking.
I gotta up my game! They're fucking demons out here!
I don't know which one's worse. Just knowing that the boss and you, and but also never mind.
You're all bedroom buddies, so that's funny.
No.
Yeah, you are.
But how do you know them, Enid?
I think there's a lot more we have to unpack here before.
Same way?
I'm not really sure where to begin. But you met Strangford, right?
Unfortunately.
Ghosty.
What?
Everyone? Ghosty.
Strangford?
Ghosty.
All of them.
Ghosties. Every
We
single
wait.
one.
We went to a ghosty party?
Wait. Strangford is a ghost.
Yes.
What about Bowmore?
Bowmore,
Ghost.
so above table, Bowmore said he was a ghost. Enid is welcome to infer that they were all ghosts if you want, and that's fine. Just want to make sure what you actually was revealed to you was that Bowmore was a ghost.
Bowmore is the old noble that you talked to, Hannah. Yeah, okay.
Yes, also Ghosty. Full of ghosties and not
What?
in the fun way.
Wait,
No.
Lord Bowmore is possessed?
Not only that, but possessed by a real asshole. So yes, possessed. Yes. No.
How long, do you know?
Oh,
I have done business with this man for years.
that's just a drop in the bucket. Oh no, a long time.
I think we don't have enough whiskey for this. She looks down at her nearly empty glass.
Yeah.
Another bottle, please.
Okay, me reaching under bar, like, we got more, don't worry.
And there's more, but
Please, by all means, I'd much rather talk about the things that are troubling you than the things that are troubling me. Trust me.
I think it's time for you to take a turn. I need a drink.
I will pour Enid more drink.
Thank you.
I'm just listening.
I found out some things that are not good. But the thing that's troubling me the most at this very moment is I don't think we can work with Strangford. I will try to find a way, but if on the off chance he is possessed, that would make things difficult. Assuming he is. You're saying you know for sure that Bowmore is?
Definitely. And also, he needs to die more than a ghosty would. Just beyond whatever death is. Beyond ghosty time. It needs to die. I need another drink. A bottle.
You should slow down a bit.
No.
He pours you another, though.
Alright, thank you. Pretty sure Strangford also would be.
We need to either, well, probably both, but here are our options. We can, one, what is it with you and murder? How many people, she looks at you and she says, how many people have you actually killed? How many? How many lives have you personally taken?
I
Oh
feel a
shit,
bit-
we're getting real with this one.
I feel a bit put on the spot. That's a bit personal of a question.
It's either a very large number and you can't remember, or it's none with your reaction.
I think we're past personal at this point. God.
If you have killed as many people as I have, you don't joke about those things.
Yeah, okay.
She looks a little bit pissed. It is not a walk in the park to kill people. Sometimes it is a necessity. And that is it. An unfortunate necessity. That being said, our first option is to get the lords off of his back and get them to play nice together and stop the labor strike. Or we can tell him to go fuck himself and turn everybody against him even more and risk him kicking us off Strength Isle. Or we can kill him. I would prefer to get him to play nice as a first resort. Killing him would cause quite a lot of chaos. He is the owner of the best Leviathan Hunter ship that we have. So if he goes away, of course someone will take his place eventually, but that might pose a problem for the city.
No, I think they all deserve to die. I think they all should be kicked out of their bodies and killed over and over again. Drill the portal.
Enid, you're
Yeah.
sounding a bit violent.
Oh, am I?
What is your vendetta against them?
Those Bomo. He
I-
killed. Yeah,
He
he killed my parents, and it was nothing. Oh, like just an
He-
accident.
he personally did it, or other members of his ghosty?
Whatever ghosty was in his body. Nothing. And I need to go get them. Parents.
Parents' spirits?
Yes.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Oh.
And
Where are they?
at a so-called friend's home.
Friends.
Have you
Who?
confirmed this information before you jump into action? How do you know he wasn't toying with your mind? He's a lord, he does that kind of thing.
Maybe. But I need to know before I break things with my fist. So, maybe
You're experiencing a lot of rage.
I
And inquire if you want help. If you go into this without a clear mind, you might make a mistake that could end badly for you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, especially with everything that's been going on lately with you.
Right. But can it be quickly, please? Because this. I need answers as soon as possible. Please.
She pauses because she's remembering that she has some pretty urgent shit on the horizon right now.
Something like that.
and says, I will look into it.
I trust you. But I'm really holding back right now.
There's a
Yeah.
knock at the door.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I'll get that. I'm up. Ladies, please.
I swear.
I'll go into the door. I'll crack it open. I see it's you. I close it.
Is
With another
is
knock
it
at the door.
boss?
No, no one important.
Velvet turns and says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, he knocked again. I have to. He opens it. What do you want?
Business.
Fine. I open it. All the way.
Where's the boss?
It's not here.
This one.
Well,
Great.
he might be fucking another demon. I don't know. Bottle.
Enid!
That's
my
Mr. Whisper
that-
spicy tonight.
I'm gonna go in the corner.
No,
Oh,
don't take
somehow
that bottle.
I-
Don't take that bottle with you.
I'm taking the bottle,
God.
and I'm going to my room.
Oh,
Seems
my
to be a party.
No,
That's
it's not.
It's been a weird night. And not in a fun way. Also, what was your name again?
Night. Pleasure.
Knight. Are you the new muscle?
And among other things, yes.
She kind of looks you over. All right.
Just want to say thank you, Wayward. I saw that you tipped $25, and also
Thank you.
Rondo, thank you. You tipped
Rondo,
$10.
Wayward,
saying
thank you.
Wedding gift, thank you.
Thank
Alerts are
you.
not working right now.
Ooh, what a
Thank
gift.
you.
Yeah.
If you guys want to let me know how to allocate this for downtime and such, let me know.
Maybe something will come up that we need it later.
Does all this pity party have anything to do with the war that you seem to be in right now?
Oh no, I have that handled.
No, I'm not terribly worried about the Ravagers. They're next on my list.
Oh.
Why?
Well.
Do you have something for us?
Possibly. I might actually need some assistance from whatever muscle you have lying around.
I have a few.
Oh, Falka.
When Warden is not here, you can address me for official business.
Splendid. I just did.
Okay, what do you need the muscle for?
Scouting. Gaining information. Possible leverage insurance, you could call it.
You want to sneak around?
Yes.
Velvet looks to Ash. Are you up for it?
I'm always up for it.
Ah, the heart stealer, yes.
Heart stealer, am I?
Well, that was the threat you gave me.
What a cute little nickname for you, Ash.
Stolen and thrown away. Oh well.
Ash.
Yes,
Sorry
I'm
behind
happy
that.
to help.
Excellent. The two of you should be sufficient, unless it's a large scale sneaking around.
No, nothing too dastardly, seeing as how if I do this wrong, then it's me that could end up in the river.
Oh, don't do it wrong then.
Yes, I know. Tears from everyone. You ready, Ash?
Always
Well.
ready. Lead the way. What was your name again?
Doesn't matter.
You don't need help?
No. Thank you.
Don't get my assassin killed or I will find you.
If I get your assassin killed, they weren't very good at their job, now were they?
I'll be fine, Velvet.
You better be. I need you for the days to come.
Yes, it sounds like we've got some spirits to hunt down.
Indeed.
Spirits sounds fun.
I'm
Other
working
than the
on something
ones
for that.
you're drinking?
Velvet's eyes glow green for a second when she looks at you. Yes. And then they fade.
Mr.
I'll let
Knight,
me
I believe
impress.
you are continuing your clock from earlier.
Yes. Yes, I am.
What are you up to?
You will get an extra die from
Okay.
Ash helping you.
Okay. Am I allowed to push myself, or I'm already being assisted?
You are allowed to. I don't know if you necessarily need to, but you can just to guarantee it. You're only one.
I would
you're
like
one
to
tick
guarantee it.
Well, you're one tick away, so even a failure is one tick on the clock for finishing it off. So,
Copy.
yeah.
And it's just hunt.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. So you guys all know this ominous clock that is here that was called Find Their Families, which Night has just finished. Night, you spend the last week or so following down your fellow Ravager gang members to their sisters' houses, significant others, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, and you manage to locate where all of them are living in various points of the city for you to use that information as you will, as Ash and you are able to hunt down finally Mara's family with her on this wonderful evening.
Awesome, because that's the only one that I would have let somebody else have information on. And just quickly, as he's enjoying this stroll with Ash, oh, lovely evening. Now you know what all the hubbub was about.
You don't really want me to kill the grandmother, do you?
Of course not. Why would I
Good.
ever want you to do that?
I would hate to work with a piece of shit.
No. If anything, this is just a warning. All the names and families I've found, I'm not giving them to Warden or Velvet. It's not how I work.
Well,
Those two.
you're worthy of respect then.
By the legendary Ash, I am honored.
Families did nothing wrong.
No. But the ones in the game took it too far when they went after your bar. They put innocents in harm's way, and they need to be reminded that the same could be happening to them.
Mara did go a little bit too far with that shotgunning Clara's mouth, didn't she?
I mean, one false move and you got Clara all over the place. And what did she do? Serve drinks? Such an evil job.
She did look the other way, but still, she was mostly a civilian. And now she's in the wind.
Yes.
Well,
possibly.
What's your next move, Knight?
Pretty empty down at the bar and in the Conduit. Possibly we can turn all these mad dogs into trained pups, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, we did just pick up the small hooligans the other week. I guess we can put them to use.
Maybe you can put all of these mangy mongrels to use as well, with a little incentive.
Well, that is Warden and Velvet's territory. I just do the run-of-the-mill skullduggery.
Yes, that scares me the most. Did you notice that when you look into their eyes? They both
Warden
have it.
and Velvet's?
Yes.
What about it?
That hunger. Like a wild beast looking for a meal.
Well, they still have something to lose.
Oh, secrets. We have secrets, do we?
Everyone has secrets.
One thing I've learned, definitely in the war, is there's two things you can do with someone that hungry. Either help them get another meal, or you stay out of their way.
Well, I'm not going to end up anyone's meal.
No, you're too smart for that, Ash. But I appreciate all the help this evening.
Happily. Shall we pretend to enjoy the merriment back at the lair?
Of course, it was so fun.
Lively.
Very.
Maybe I should bring back a pipe organ.
That could be fun.
They smile. Come on. By the way, what's that bird's name of yours?
Oh, Vespa.
Vesper. Good. If you ever end up on the Deathlands, Vesper will save your life.
When I know it.
We return to the bar with the rest of the unhappy people.
What do you mean? I'm positively beaming.
Mm-hmm.
How long were they gone for? An hour or two?
A few hours, yeah.
Okay.
What? Where did they go off to? I'm back.
I'm surprised you're still walking straight. Oh, just kidding. You're swerving a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Enough.
Did you finish that whole bottle?
I think you've had enough for now. You don't want to get literal poisoning from having too much for your adorable little body.
Fine. I'm just gonna lie down.
I mean, you know, if you want to just puke your guts out later for hours and hours, you know, whatever, but
It might still feel better than whatever happened at that party. So, yeah.
Jeez.
Honestly, I don't blame you, but I need to keep my wits about me, unfortunately.
I know. I just needed to let it out.
It's all right, Enid. We all need a night every once in a while, so...
Well, how do you do it, Falka? You just...
I get drunk, but when I'm drunk, I'm an angry drunk, which is not fun. So it's much better to just wallow like you and go lay down.
Right. No, I'm gonna stay angry.
Oh, you want to be angry? Okay.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Well, usually when I drink, I'm also at a tavern or something, or a bar, and I just find somebody who looks like they're being an asshole, who looks like they deserve to get the shit beat out of them, and I beat the shit out of them.
Right? I mean, that sounds not that fun, but show me how, if you have time.
You want to go somewhere?
Yes.
And we can beat the shit out of people?
I think I need that right now.
All right. If nobody objects, you're welcome to join.
Oh my. Watch your ribs, please.
Yeah, poke them back in.
They grow back.
They do?
Yeah.
You just see him from behind the bar.
No,
they don't.
Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on them.
Well, it says you can spar and get your anger out without injuring yourself, you know. Please
Sometimes you can't help it. It's like a roll of the dice.
Am I taking you two to the fighting pits?
Yes.
Fighting pit.
Yes.
Fighting pit.
If I don't do this, I'm not gonna hold back.
Do we have downtime activities?
You
I'm
have
like,
one.
okay.
You get one. Yeah.
And also, Velvet was gifted another one. I'm not sure who, Wayward's was intended to go towards, so I'm just gonna say it's 2 extra downtime activities for the group, and then there's 5 to remove a stress, so someone can remove a stress. Wayward, if you are still around, let us know who that is supposed to go to. You guys go to the fighting pits. Enid, are you actually going to engage and fight people here?
Enid looks so tiny in comparison
Or do you
to
just
all
wanna
of these
watch?
people.
I don't know. I don't think
I think Enid should engage.
Fight.
Oh,
Fight.
We could do a tag team.
Tag team fight.
Yeah.
Falka, I've never done this.
Well, you asked if you like. It's quite simple.
I know, but I saw the ring and then I wasn't thinking it through. Okay.
Look. You are tiny and nimble, so you find one of them, piss him off, and just quickly move out of the way, and I'll go in and smash him right in the face.
All right. Okay,
Oh,
that sounds pretty good.
They're all
I
assholes
love
in there.
this. I love this so much.
All right. Who looks like
So good.
they should? Who looks like they're looking for it? Well,
Yeah.
um,
You can just
for
put your, you can guys can
knuckle
just sign up for a
sandwiches.
duo fight. So you
Yes.
guys put your name down to fight. We'll do
little
the,
sandwiches
even though
right
Falka is
here.
well known down at the pits, you're handicapped by this little munchkin that no one has ever heard of before. And you go and you are gonna do a fight down at the pits. So let's move you
Okay.
guys into the ring.
Meet me in the pit.
Let's see. Who are you gonna fight? Let's see. Yeah, this poor prisoner and this poor prisoner. How do they look?
They look like they're ready to be punched in the face.
Okay, right. So what do you do? I yell something.
Yes.
Um,
Usually I like to insult their, I don't know, their face or something.
Right. Hey! You have a not very good face! And we're gonna punch it in. Is that alright?
It's a good start.
Would you like to roll a group skirmish, Falka, to see how well you do with this fight?
Yes. Let's go! Success!
And then this is a wonderful rule that I love in the book. Falka, even though you currently have no stress, if you take a crew member out to your vice, they can indulge the vice with you.
Love
Enid,
that.
I would like you to roll to your vice to relieve stress.
Whoa! Shit!
Oh, she
5
really
stress!
That really did help. That really did help.
And
gosh!
Enid, you guys pick
Yo!
up the saws and you are dancing and you manage to cut up these poor prisoners, but you take them down. You don't kill them, but you manage to injure them and win the fight and win yourself a nice little side purse.
Let's go!
I've never felt more alive!
I'm telling you.
I never want to do this again, but that was amazing.
Enid, I didn't know, honestly, when you said you wanted to do what I do. I was admittedly a little worried, but you handled yourself quite well.
Thanks for showing me how. I don't think I've ever been that angry before.
Look, I realize you've been through, like, a lot of shit in the past couple of days.
That's the way of putting it. Yeah.
And I'm just want you to know I'm sorry you're going through it. And if you need a friend, we've been friends for a long time before we even met the Conduit. So just let me know, I guess.
I guess I always saw you as a bit, even though we were friends, I saw you as terrifying, but I feel like I see you a bit better now. Maybe. But maybe. It's still terrifying, but I think I'll get it more.
Good.
Okay. Thanks, Falka.
Of course. So, the new lad. Is he the one that Warden was talking about that runs with, oh my god, why does the name escape me?
Mara.
Ravagers.
Mara. The Ravagers, thank you, Ravagers. I have to think of the Zerg unit instead
Who are you-
of the Ravagers.
Who are you asking?
Well, actually, is Knight back at this point?
Give me a
Because I would say it.
Sorry,
I would
yes.
say-
After you guys go to the fighting pits for a while, you guys would probably get back at around.
I
the
would
same
say
time.
this. I would say this in front of him and just saying it to the group.
Hmm.
You're the lad who runs with the Ravagers.
Yes, and you're the young miss who got her teeth knocked in by my boss?
Yeah, that would be me. You could see all the teeth are back, though. And she does this, like, creepy smile.
Knight stands up at his 6'3" height,
Oh man.
walks over to you.
Oh, God! Okay.
An honorable woman. What you did was very respectful. Not many of us scoundrels would do such a thing.
I took one for the team, as they call it.
Took one for innocent people.
Yeah. Well, I can't say that I fully trust you. But
That makes you very smart.
yeah. But I guess if the boss wants you to work for us, I don't really have a choice. But it would be nice to just do a little something to get back at Mara, you know? Just a little vindictiveness, you know? But I'll keep it to myself for now.
There might be something in the future that might possibly be set up.
Oh, there will, one way or another. Don't worry, Falka. I am keeping you in mind with these.
And then maybe me and you can have a sparring round if that doesn't work out.
I'm always interested.
You should see what she done for us all. Jeez. God.
You all should have seen Enid, actually. She held herself real well.
And never again. But,
We had a good time.
yeah, that's pretty fun.
You guys
So-
all calling it a night?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's been a long day and we have a lot that we have to do.
The night's
I'm-
over already.
I think Enid and I are at least gonna rest.
Good.
Great. They took it out of me.
Velvet is gonna go home.
To your fiance?
Yes, to my man's.
Okay. Give me a moment. As I transition us to your man's place.
Really, it's our place.
Oh yeah, now it is gonna be your place.
Oh, did one more multiverse freeze for me?
Uh-oh. I hope not. I
Oh,
hope
it's going.
pulled you.
It was just loading for a second. Oh, here I am. So yeah, walk in, take off my coat as per usual, put it on the hook or the table or wherever I tend to leave it, and walk into the living room.
What do you say to your man? Hello, darling.
Monty, I've had such a long day. She just hugs him.
He hugs you back. Anything you want to talk about, or is this more secret business?
You know, I'm getting tired of all the secrets.
You and me both.
If I can't talk to you about things, who can I talk to?
The dead.
Hmm.
They have no secrets.
They keep no secrets either.
Yes, they keep no secrets. They have no secrets. Are you getting excited for the big day?
Oh, yes, I can't wait. That party I told you about. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I don't know how we are going to pull this off.
Pull what off?
I was hoping to have Strangford be amenable to our presence on Strangford Isle, but he wants a lot in exchange. Too much.
And you need to get rid of him now, or come up with another strategy.
I would like to get him to play nice, but he is a very rude man.
Would you expect any man of great privilege and power to be courteous?
Well, not all of them can be like you.
None, really. He smiles.
I don't want to have to get rid of him. It would cause quite an upheaval. But he's a bastard. He called me the help.
Oh, horrible man.
You saw the dress I wore tonight. He called me the help.
Well, he has no taste.
Exactly.
It's no wonder no one likes him.
I heard something about our friend Belmore that is concerning.
More concerning than what you just told me.
Much.
Well, I'm all ears.
If what I heard is to be believed, he is not a man at all.
How do you mean?
He is a spirit possessing a meat suit.
A spirit possessing a member of the city council. That sounds unlikely to me.
Doesn't it? I think I will look into it a little more, but it would explain some things.
Most spirits go insane long before they could pull off something like impersonating a city councilor successfully.
True, but there are spirits in Aruvia who managed to evade the fires of the well. They managed to unlive a normal existence without going insane. Who's to say that others could not do the same away from Aruvia?
I suppose it's possible.
I know this sort of thing is not your forte or even to your liking.
I try to stay away from the supernatural elements of this city as much as possible. It does me no good to look into it. I prefer to keep things practical, even on firm ground.
But yet you keep me around?
You're practical.
For the most part.
You're... Well, who am I kidding? You're wonderful.
Oh. I imagine they're like all snuggled up. And she says, well, with everything that's going on, things might get a little weird. Not around here, but around the city.
They always are.
More than usual. I'm worried about some things.
Such as even more bad news on the horizon.
Things I think will be better to tell you about after the wedding. I don't want to spoil the fun of everything.
Oh, Velvet, what are you getting me into? Trapping me with a marital vow before you drop the big bombshell.
The same could be said about you. Mr. Let's get married so I can protect you.
Touche.
It's nothing too far beyond what you already know.
Oh, spirits, wardens, city councilors, Leviathan fleets. To add another thing on that scale.
Might as well. Let's just relax tonight. I don't want to go back to the hideout today. I'll
If
deal
you
with
want
it tomorrow.
to, you never have to.
I know, but I have my reasons. You know
I'll
that.
turn you into a kept woman someday.
Someday. Maybe so. Maybe one day I'll be able to rest finally.
And stop running from the past, he says with a wink.
Maybe so. And I would like to relieve stress with my hubby.
Absolutely, you may. As your stress with him is obligation.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yay! Clearance.
Whoa!
Yes, let's
Have-
go.
We're clearing our stress.
De-stressing around
Like,
here.
And
This
we will
is-
fade on that wonderful scene.
Yes.
It should have been me.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, God! How's it feel to live my dream?
Oh shit.
Dang.
Thrill's not bitter. He's not bitter at all.
No! I'm not! I'm alone in my room.
You all awaken the next day in varying places. We are
Velvet
now
comes walls again.
we are fully in downtime. You are still currently at war with the Ravagers, so you have one activity. Enid has used one to de-stress. Velvet has used one to de-stress. What would the rest of you? Oh, and Knight has used one to track down the Ravagers' families. Thrill or Falka?
So me and Falka get one.
Yes. And then Velvet has a wedding gift from chat to get another one. What would you guys like to do?
I was thinking, what's our heat at right now?
Your heat is currently at 2. Pretty good.
Oh wow, okay.
We're doing good.
We could reduce that to 0, I guess. If you wanted to spend time to do that.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking of doing, was reducing our heat.
We can. You can also acquire assets, do a project. Do you have any injuries?
I don't think I have any more injuries.
Okay.
Nope,
either.
you're good.
Yeah, yeah, no
You can
stress, no
train.
injuries.
You can train your skills.
Yeah, either train.
I am
we could
always a
always-
fan of reducing heat, but up
Yeah.
to you guys.
Doesn't hurt, certainly.
Yeah, I was just saying the other options because I always forget what they all are because there's so freaking many.
Yep, that's that. Look here, I'll switch scenes. This wonderful guide on the left that can tell you what you guys can do.
Yes, I was just looking at that. What were you thinking of doing, Thrill? Oh, you've got a
I
shit ton of
was
stress. So
yeah, I have a certain method I'm going to ask someone else to relieve my stress by, though.
okay.
Oh.
Okay, then I will reduce.
So I
heat.
need a combo.
Okay, how are you going to reduce
I'm not sure what to
heat?
do. Do you have any suggestions, storyteller?
So let's see. What is Falka good at? Let me double check.
I mean, the last time I tried to reduce heat, I pissed some people off.
And then you got beat the fuck up.
And then you got beat to near death.
Yeah.
So okay,
But,
you are very split in your skills, so you don't necessarily have a great specialty.
I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I would say the way you
good at
could do that are
everything.
just trying to make nice with the neighbors.
Master of
Is one
fun.
way. Intimidating the neighbors is another way. Talking to your blue coat contacts and trying to either bribe them or convince them of looking elsewhere. All of these things you are
Yeah,
mediocre
make them look
at.
at the Ravagers.
But you can push yourself to get to 2D to do it. And if you want to see how the results actually happen, if you hit the wiki button next to reduce heat, it actually tells you how much heat you get from rolling the specific things. So,
Okay. The blue coats.
okay. we'll go to our man LaRose.
We love LaRose.
Let me.
And we don't necessarily have to like RP this out or
Okay,
anything.
so you go to LaRose. He is in
yeah.
his. Here, let me. Actually, I still have this. Is this still here? Yes, he's in his awesome battle mech still.
Tall boy.
Tall boy.
Very tall.
And you talk to LaRose, and you're just like, hey, you know.
Yeah, perhaps keeping some of our things under the radar a bit more might be helpful.
And you can, whoop, that's Velvet, not Falka. So you can consort.
Oh.
You're a quick roller. Okay.
Oops,
So
I
that is going
yeah.
to reduce 1 heat, but that's okay. I was
Okay.
like,
We were
yeah,
only
well,
at
I was
2
gonna
anyway.
look at them anyway. They're causing trouble.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that's fine. At least we're at 1 heat.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good thing, for sure.
Yeah.
Who else?
All progress is good for us.
Me.
What would you like to do, Thrill?
What would I like to do? Well, I would like to reduce stress, because I'm 1 away from losing my shit.
How would you like to reduce stress?
Well, and I'll get to the point. But where's Night at?
Okay. Night's around. You could meet up at some point, either during that day or another day.
He keeps coming back looking for Warden, and he's not showing up, so...
Okay, well, one of these times.
He knocks on the door again.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Boss in.
No.
Oh, alright. He starts walking away.
Oh, wait. You're not gonna let me shut the door in your face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Will you come back?
Yes. Yes, of course.
And then he does. And then he opens, but he, like, almost immediately opens it again. Sorry, force of habit. Do you still... How do I ask this?
How are your hands doing?
Hands are, let's see, I think they were mostly healed. Are they healed?
It looks like he still has an injury.
Nope, you still have your bandages.
Yeah, they're still bandaged up.
He'll hold them in his hands.
Yeah.
That was very dangerous and reckless of you. Never seen you do that when it comes to your work.
Well, there were stakes, you know?
It's a bet.
Yeah. Pretty important one.
Oh, with me running around here, doing whatever I want.
Well, I much prefer to... It's better to keep you...
He leans in.
I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that. I'm not allowed. It's better to keep you on a leash.
Interesting. Still looking for Daddy's approval. And he lets go of your hands.
No.
Compare these two relationships that we just saw together to one another. Carry on.
No. Why would you even bring him up?
I didn't. I was talking about Warden.
Oh. Touche.
Touche. Truly. You got me. He just brings a hand up. Whew. Is this a defense mechanism? You didn't used to be like this.
Stoic, witty, extremely charming. No, I'm pretty much the same person.
I meant you know,
Oh, towards you. A few things have changed.
you could be a little nicer.
I believe that's something that should be earned back. Possibly.
Oh.
Now, is there a reason I'm here besides you slamming the door in front of my face?
Oh, I was just curious, do you still have that problem?
Wouldn't call it a problem. People don't go gallivanting with their grandmother through the streets is a problem.
Uh-huh. Do you still go out?
Occasionally.
Well, would you take me?
Ooh, you are asking a lot. And he looks around. Are any of the conduit there?
At any point, you guys could find either a quiet spot or meet when there's
he
no
just
one
he just
around.
whispers, Vanaday, are you asking me out on a date knowing you're shagging my boss?
Well, that's just business, though.
And what is this?
I think that's more on you.
Come on.
Him. He can't resist. Yeah.
Not the music, Frank.
It seemed appropriate.
It is.
So you were asking your ex out on a date to go gambling?
Yeah, because you had mentioned that if you join someone else in their vice, you too get to roll de-stress.
It's
Right?
true.
That's what, yeah. That's what I'm going for here.
Let's see, do
I
I
just
have
wanna-
gambling dens set up on the map?
Yeah, I just want to see, this is also thrill seeing how, you know, I want to get him alone, kind of one-on-one in public, just to see if he's changed and how much. Are you still the same man? More or less.
What? What can happen in 2 years?
I know. He's just testing the waters.
So, when did you make that special drug of yours?
Oh, well, you know, I was actually trying to formulate it while we were still together.
While you in school?
Yes. Well, after. You know, there was the mix-up of the explosion, but once I finally had some time...
Mix up. There you go again, acting like it was something simple. I thought you died.
But I didn't.
Yes, which makes it worse, you idiot.
Doesn't make it that bad. Well, no, it was bad. He backpedals. He realizes. He's like, no. I mean, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No, it was bad. It was very bad, in fact. And I made the wrong decision. A bad decision, one might say. I would say. You might say. And I am very sorry
It
about
was
that.
literally the most pathetic apology I've ever heard.
But I meant it.
Did you?
Yes. I didn't run away because I didn't like you. I ran away because I was scared you'd get drawn into it.
Oh, the soldier getting drawn into dangerous situations. You were worried about me.
Yes, is that a bad thing? In and of itself, I know the rest is bad. I'm allowed to worry about you, and I was.
Thing to worry about someone, but to just let go of them from your life is...
Well, I didn't intend for it to be for that long. I thought I'd run for a while, lose their trail on me, and then I'd come back. It just didn't happen like that. And then, you know, a few months turned into a year, and then a year turned into 2 years. It wasn't my plan. I'd change it if I could.
Past is the past. Are you ready to lose all of your funds?
I mean, I'm not that great of a gambler. At least
That's
not
why I
when-
said what I said.
So yes, I am.
Blended.
You all head to Silk Shore and find a nice gambling den for Thrill to cards or dice. What's your choice?
Cards.
Ooh.
He has no idea what he's doing. The little he knows about gambling is from Night, actually. He
And if
gambles
he-
with larger things, like his life.
And if he notices that you still remember that, you will see the smallest hint of a grin.
Yeah, he remembers all the tricks that you had taught him in the past when they were younger, but that's about it. He has not learned any more than what you taught him.
Right,
So
you
he's
may
kinda
roll
bad
your
at it.
vice, Mr. Thrill,
Yay!
as you are playing cards.
5 stress, baby!
Everyone reducing lots of stress.
He needed it.
You guys want to describe your night out together?
Yeah. How does it go?
Multiple
That
times.
depends more on you.
I feel like multiple times Knight has to tell Thrill to stop counting cards. So he is in a very comfortable place. So a couple of wins, he grabs your hand, or he'll get to a point where he literally wraps his arm around you and in a like side hug of excitement.
So cute.
But then catches himself. I think it's a very more of a platonic evening out at this gambling den.
That's fair. That's fair.
But there was a smile, and he is definitely
You're having a
that
good time.
barrier. Yes, definitely having a great time.
Okay, that's what matters. Okay. Yeah, as long as I would say, yeah, then my 5 stress cleared comes from seeing that you're having a good time. That's good. Okay. You gonna drop me off at my house? Walk me to my door?
I mean, Mara would be very upset if I didn't.
Oh, you wouldn't be upset though. What if
No.
someone mugs me on the street?
Well, you're a grown
You want me to
man.
lose more money?
From
I've
what
already
you
lost
told
so
me,
much.
You did lose a lot of money. You're very bad at gambling.
I know!
Well, someone told me that you were a grown man who could take care of himself.
Who told you that? They're an
A very-
idiot.
My thoughts exactly.
I can't do that. I'm horrible at taking care of myself. I'm much better at taking care of other people.
Don't I know it?
So you're gonna... Him, like, giving a nudge, like, you're gonna walk me to the...
As he's walking you home.
Good. If I call for Vesper, will she come to me?
Find out.
I imagine there's probably, like, a hand sign for it. and maybe like a certain type of whistle.
Did he change the hand signs? You're about to find out.
Uh-oh.
So he'll kind of hold his his arm up and out, and he'll do the whistle that used to work and see if it works.
Vesper comes straight to you.
Our daughter! Him just gives you a look like, okay. I don't think he thought that you would change it, but I'll give a little scritchy. Just, he is playing with her on the way back. Just giving her scritches.
This date is so cute.
Doing the, you know, the thing where you like throw your arm out and they go and they come back. You know, like tricks that they probably taught her when she was still a little baby bird.
All of them still the same.
You've been keeping up her training, that's good.
Well, she's the main thing that keeps me alive.
And to think she was just a little tiny fluff of white so long ago.
Used
She
to
looked quite silly.
tear up my shoes and shirts whenever she had the chance.
I know. Turn them into nests. It was quite cute.
Adorable.
Him. This is awkward. Awkward because it's sad. Well, you know, probably like walking up to the door. That was a lot of fun.
These past 2 years of my life have been the literal worst thrill. Promise me you will never do that again.
His expression doesn't change, but his eyes, like, his eyes just look sad. I think in a way that you probably recognize. I promise this time.
He nudges your shoulder. Let's get the grown man back home.
Yes, I believe it's his bedtime.
Bedtime. And he's like laughing and smiling the first time you've seen him, like physically.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, exhausted.
Probably get you to bed.
Is it also him shooting a shot? Is it also your bedtime?
You're trying too hard.
Do you want to?
I mean, that was that. Did you try that on Mara? That was so much.
See,
Just
the problem
in the
is,
moment.
he likes him. Mara, he can be smooth with someone he doesn't give a fuck about. It's not gonna be smooth with someone he actually likes. Well, now you've
It's
made it
your
awkward.
bedtime as well. No, that was the awkward part. Did you hear what you said?
What do you want me to say?
Your daughter's right here, and you're saying things like that.
Send her away.
Ha!
If it was about not wanting, I mean, she.
Come on, and he
We
grabs
have
you from
before.
by your collar.
Him. Oh, wait, I've been in this position. We've done this before.
You guys head off home.
Why would you play that to me? Oh my god, the creaking.
Not the creaking.
Is there creaking?
Yeah, it's part of the soundtrack for the hideout level.
Yeah.
Creaky floorboards.
Has everyone done downtime?
I think everyone has, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. I think now is a good time to take a 10-minute break and when we get back, we may have Warden back with us. But the gang, you will all get to have a few minutes to think about what you want to do. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us, and we will see you shortly.
BRB.
Bye.
I'm not prepared for the consequences. Yeah, we're good.
Oh
Never
no,
prepared for the consequences of your own actions. But hey, I guess that's tabletop role-playing games for you.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Welcome back, everyone. The crew is trying to decide what they are doing next. I believe we have decided that Thrill is going to try to end the war, is one thing that is happening.
Yeah, the kindness of my own heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
No
you
other reason.
approach Mara? Are you doing it similar to the times you have done it before?
You know, I love the juxtaposition of what what lack of riz I just displayed to whatever lack of riz I'm about to yet again display. God, why does this keep happening to me? I don't know. If this is the final, I feel like I should really seal the deal, you know?
Okay. So we are
yeah,
going with Operation Make Love Not War.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yeah.
That is not the right music for this. Give me a moment.
Where is my music? Yeah, why don't I hear it?
What music? I don't hear any music.
No,
Yeah,
it's
me
because
neither.
I did it. The stream could hear
Oh.
it even if you couldn't hear it.
Betrayal.
All right, and we
My
will...
aversion.
He likes y'all more, chat.
You're ruining my immersion. Sorry. I don't have the soundboard ready.
You're ruining my immersion.
Oh yeah, a little smooth and jazzy. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Is there anything in our
She is pretty spicy. She grew up on the streets. She's been robbing mostly drug dealers for a lot of her adult life. This gang was originally just a bunch of her friends that she put together. She
Cute.
was the child of working class parents who didn't have much money. That's about what you've put together through the small parts of pillow talk that you've had so far.
Okay. I don't know what kind of role this might be or if I need to roll this at all, but so I can particularly play this up if I need to. Has she given me any inkling on what and if there's anything at all that she likes about me? Is there a trait?
I think we should RP that.
What? I can't just ask
Mara
her what she likes about me.
is sitting at her spot. This time she's alone at the Bell Tavern. And she's just kind of relaxing, shotgun at her side.
Oh my god. I love a woman who keeps a shotgun at her side. It's hot shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll stroll on up fairly casually and just take a seat next to her and just, hello, darling. It's been a few days. How are you?
Small talk this time. It's a good look on you.
What are you? Oh my god, she's so nice. Well, I realized we don't ever really talk much. We can keep it that way, of course, if you'd like, but...
I'm not purely an animal. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid.
What an interesting time to come in. Well, maybe not in that way. And he kind of smiles a bit bigger.
You're one to talk. going all night recently.
Oh god. Well, you know, when they have you swear your Hippocratic oath as a doctor, they make you swear to serve, so I've always been good at that.
Yeah, I see that you have all types of service that you work on. Is this the kind of small talk that you were going for?
Would you prefer a different kind?
Well, you know, I've managed to keep the beasts at bay from you and that pretty face of yours, but they're just dying to grab someone off the street and teach them a lesson. Should I let them, you think? Thrill?
Is she referring to letting them beat me?
No,
or someone
beat your
else?
other fellow gang members.
Oh! But then you'd just be making more work for me. You know, I have to patch them all up at the end of the day, and then I'd have less time for you.
I hate how charming you are. You've driven out all the other competition. I don't have any other drug dealers to rob. Business is slow. I don't really like this war anymore.
Not fun anymore, is it?
Well, not when I'm not getting to beat up on lanky, scarred physicers.
Oh. Well, you're more than welcome to continue doing that, but I do agree, the war isn't very fun. Makes it harder to come see you. What if we directed your passion for robbery elsewhere? We could even do it together.
Are you offering me a business proposition, Thrill?
Amongst many other propositions, yes. It'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna get so much shit from the guys for just chasing Dick. This is insane.
Well, I see you, he'll kind of like glance at her shotgun, like, I don't think you'll have much trouble.
I would like you are swaying her to try to end the war.
Work with us. Yeah, work with us, honey.
So I need to take one die away from you for chemical burns, but you still have 3 regardless.
Oh, she still likes me when I'm chemically burned. Okay. This is important. I would like to push myself.
Go for it.
Critical success,
A
baby.
critical success.
One of my rare moments of res.
Slay.
I like you. I don't want to, but I like you. So, fine. We'll put this war to bed. You talk to your boss. Send him over my way once I get done with you tonight. And we'll come out with an arrangement.
How enjoyable.
But I'm
No.
not just going to be a notch on your bedpost there. Repeat visits, you understand?
Oh. Of course, I'd have it no other way.
And we can fade on that. You have successfully ended the war. Congratulations.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! And possibly amicably gotten the Ravagers to agree to work with us. So.
Oh my god, that's my boy.
Just remember that
My
Dick
not-
solves all problems, guys.
I
If there's a
I studied
lesson to take
medicine
away
for
here,
nothing.
That's what
my
we can take away
God.
from the situation, and
That's on the internet forever.
we will bring in the whole gang.
Oh my god, not the Chrysler.
That's a great
Back to join us. Oh my god, Papa, did you see my Riz?
I did.
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
And we will pop back to
God.
the hideout. Before you rejoin the rest of your crew, Warden, what were you doing in the past 2 days after the very strange masquerade party?
That's a good question.
Well, you have a downtime activity if you would like to do one that you could have been filling your time with.
Yeah, I would have been. Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to. So this is a little weird because
Indulge your
Usually-
vice.
indulge my vice, but oh, I don't know that. Oh yeah, I would indulge my vice.
As you should.
As
Outstanding.
I should.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Treat yourself,
boy.
King. Treat
Oh
yourself.
boy.
Treat, little treat.
Full treat.
Oh, that Shizo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He
I
doesn't
see.
know. Sweet summer
I don't know.
child.
Please hold. Your encounter is loading.
Oh man.
Okay.
Can we move us all to the level so we can all hear?
You all want to
I
hear the
know.
I
voice?
wish to hear
I-
the music, please.
Yeah, I
Okay,
not hearing the
okay,
music
okay.
is fucking with
Like
me real
the-
bad.
The fighting pits music
If
is
you
a
if you
bop.
guys want to help me out, you can go to the Veil. Is where we are
Okay.
going.
It's at the top of the list.
So I
when you
hit
look
the
at
little
maps.
compass thing.
I'm just gonna travel everyone.
Here.
There we go.
Okay. If you
Yes.
are
I
be
got
able to. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm doing it. I got you.
Oh, you're moving us?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving us.
I was ready. Thank you.
Of course, it moved all the offline NPCs as well. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
that is the problem with that,
We
but
here
it's
together.
fine.
Whatever. Just ignore them.
Guys, hi.
Gazelle.
Warden can't see us here.
Oh my god, Zeal!
What are you doing here?
Goo. I'm going.
I thought you were missing, brother.
He's just at the bar, dude.
He's just been at the bar.
Oh my god, he's been at the Veil this whole time.
He's been at the Veil!
I do love this song too. This is a good song.
Yeah, this
It
is
is
one
a
of my
bop.
favorite tracks.
You go to the Veil to your usual spot to see your upper class sweetheart, who is in her usual spot.
Is she now?
She is.
She's not.
Oh, hello, darling.
Mari, love, how are you?
I'm so much better now that you're here. Why did you run
How'd you-
off the other night?
I had some personal issues to deal with. Somebody attacked one of the local businesses I do business at, and I had to go make an example of them.
And twirls her hair. Oh, that sounds so interesting.
Interesting is one way I'd put it, but first I wanted to apologize about missing your party a few weeks ago. Like I said, I was out of town on business. I hope you don't hate me forever.
Oh, I could never hate you. You're too much fun.
You're too kind.
Well, I
But,
guess you missed me enough that you decided to come back to my part of town.
Yeah. You know I couldn't stay away for long.
Well, is it slow night? We'll be able to take our time, or are you going to run off on me again?
No, darling. I have all the time in the world.
Well, Logan, I liked you. I'm just gonna be honest, I was really disappointed the other night. That event meant a lot to me, you know. I put a lot of time putting that together, and then you just ditched me.
To be honest, Mari, I had no idea that was your party to begin with.
Oh, me and a few other of my friends, we put that together, you know, every few weeks. Get together, have a few laughs, discuss all that's going on in the world. I was hoping that you might want to join my little club sometime.
I mean, I wouldn't mind visiting again, but, you know, joining clubs is not really my thing. I kind of like to stay on the wayside and observe from a distance.
I suppose
But-
that really is more of your MO.
But frequenting your events, I'm not opposed to that.
You have interesting friends, Logan. They're,
I do. Yes.
that Enid girl, she got all kinds of depths to her, you know? Sometimes I think I'm talking to one person and then just feels like I'm talking to someone else.
She does have quite the range. Yes, she does, but she is just as important to the crew as anyone else.
Man. It's nice to be able to talk to you again. I missed it.
I missed you as well.
You know, I was thinking about our future.
Really?
You know, I know you have some big ambitions that you want to do and some things you want to get done, and I want to help you make that happen.
And what you propose?
Well, I'll start. My name's not really Mari. I'm Emmeline. But you can still call me Mari if you want.
Well, what would you prefer?
Whatever makes you happy.
Well, I've actually come to like Mari. I think I'll just stick with that.
It does suit me more sometimes.
It
anyway.
does.
But I know your name's not really Logan, so I'm hoping you might be able to meet me halfway on that.
Ah, yes.
I
You can
don't
call
know
me
what it is,
Victor.
though. Victor.
It's fine. You can call me
Ooh.
Victor. It's been in the
Sexy.
papers recently, so.
I'm so glad that you told me that, Victor. I really wanted to pull you out of prison, but I decided for appearance's sake that I should just let you sit there a little bit longer. And she's like almost manic, like look, like really
Yeah.
excited. This is a huge weight off my shoulders. Let's get some drinks and meet at the usual hotel. We can find the first foxy young woman on the way, have our way with her all night long, like old times.
I think just keeping it between you and I for tonight is much more important.
Whatever you want, Victor, whatever you want.
That way I
And-
can just focus on one thing. You.
Ooh. He smiles like devilishly. And
I love everyone.
Thrill, take notes. Take notes.
I've taken notes on this.
and you can roll your luxury vice.
Oof.
Oh, brutal.
You are the only one that didn't
Everyone
get to
else
clear.
was 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were clearing stress tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody else's was real.
You guys.
Warden's playing the game right now. He's playing the game.
True.
You do have your extra thing if you would like to use it for this. It's up to you, though.
I'm okay with 4.
Okay.
I'm okay with 4 stress.
You guys have a nice, lovely night, and the above table knowledge stuff that everyone knows, none of that creepiness comes out. She's just being herself and having a great time with you, and you end the night in your usual nightcap wild ways. But otherwise,
Yes.
it's just another nice date. But she
Great.
seems especially happy. And we will go back to the lair. The next day, you guys are all back together. Let's see if I can travel everyone.
I don't want to leave the music though. This is
Oh, you
about-
like the
Right? I'm
sax?
jamming.
I can
It's
keep
my
the
favorite
sax
song in the
going.
game. We love to see it and hear it.
Yeah, it is.
Indeed.
It's a bop.
It really is. I also like the music in the fighting pit, so I was like,
I
want to
know.
hear it.
It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
to me, that is Falka's theme song. I'm probably gonna use
Yes.
that one more.
It's my favorite.
What do you guys all say to each other once you're back?
Does anyone need an extra downtime? Unless it was already automatically given out.
It was not.
It was not.
And also,
Oh.
Wayward donated. You have an extra one banked from that, and Velvet has an extra one banked as well right now.
I mean,
So
like,
we got a few. I mean, something may come up later that we will need it for.
I was gonna
so.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
hold on to them.
So.
Oh, that
when-
reminds me.
When does
One other
Oh.
thing.
Oh.
Now that the war is over, you guys are officially tier 2.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
And I
We've
took
caught
the
up in
liberty of
world.
doing some things that no one noticed, which is good because I tried to make it more subtle. You might notice the hideout is a little nicer. The grease and bloodstains are gone. Your rugs are not tattered. They're actually clean
Oh,
and
yeah.
nice. The
Oh,
windows are not boarded up
yeah.
anymore.
The windows are boarded up. Whoa!
As
Are we
you and the
respectable?
rest of your gang, brick,
we're
mortar, and cobblestone have been putting in work to clean up the
Oh, is that the
hideout.
Dreg's name?
Yes, those are the 3
Oh, that's a
dregs.
good name.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And as you guys advance in tier more and more, the hideout will get nicer and nicer. But for now, it looks a little less like a hovel and now just kind of low class, but it's okay. You guys are doing all right.
Yeah, we're working on that.
But what do you guys want to do? You have some work cut out for you ahead.
Hey, I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
What time does Warden get back?
Hmm.
And are we all in the hideout when he comes back? Is the question.
In this game, it can be as much as, to varying degrees. Is there someone you're trying to isolate specifically away from
No,
other
I wanna-
people?
No, I want to talk to everybody in the
Then
conduit.
then everybody is
Then
here.
we're all here. Yeah, then we're all here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, my apologies. I've been gone for a couple days. I went to go visit an old friend and just see the city.
Oh, what old friend?
How were the, how were the
I
sights?
say that is true. So
She
you
gives
did not
him she
lie.
gives him the look where she looks down at the shoes and then up at the face like, mm-hmm. Well, I hope you had fun.
The sights were fantastic, and I did have fun, yes.
Hmm.
Oh, and she puts a few envelopes on the bar. And she says, well, if any of you are amenable, not to change the subject too quickly, but a little awkward to ask this. Normally people just want to show up to my parties, but you can't show up to this one without one of these. And she motions to the envelopes.
I cannot believe I am unprepared and I don't have this loaded. So keep talking.
So all of you are the closest I have to having people on this side of the world. So would you like to come to the wedding?
Oh,
Oh, that is really happening, huh?
Wow.
oh.
What do you mean that's really happening?
Look, I thought it'd be like a 10-year engagement or something. I just didn't realize.
No.
Pretty sudden.
Is this like
Yes, Thrill, I do agree. It is quite sudden.
I don't know. It's just like a pre-wedding, and then the real wedding happens later.
Oh, it's the real one.
Velvet, if I may, I say you get married as soon as possible. You never know what might happen.
Right?
He gives
Exactly.
you a fucking look.
Why shouldn't I be with the man I love?
Of course. Velvet,
And
you
here's the
should.
wedding invite in all its glory.
You should.
You see the full government name on it.
Yep, you do.
Wow. I think that's the first time Falka's.
Amina Alvarez and Montgomery Dunridge invite you to celebrate their wedding.
Sea Maiden Villa, Silkshore.
Would anybody else know what that location is?
No.
Okay.
Don't think so, no.
Oh, nice paper. All right.
Yeah, it's like very high quality paper, really
Oh, it's-
nice
oh, it's
printing.
cardstock.
It's expensive. They are expensive invitations.
Ina's just like waving it, kind of like,
Oh, I could feel it.
Yes, is this a watermark?
Oh,
Quite nice.
Very nice.
Yes,
Well,
well, if you'd like to attend, you're welcome to come. And Thrill, you can bring Knight if you want. I didn't have an extra invitation for you. Sorry, Knight, but you're welcome to. I'll
That's
put
no
you on the
problem.
list either way.
You've known
I
me
mean, I
maybe a
think-
week.
I think there's a very important question here is if you want us to be there.
I wouldn't be asking you if I didn't want you there.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
a dumb question, boss.
If I didn't want you there, I wouldn't even be offering this.
It might have just
I-
been a nice gesture, but I appreciate it. I absolutely will be attending.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
but,
Is
I'll
there a
be
dress
there.
code?
oh,
Yes, of course there is. It is a formal event.
I figured.
That's okay. Don't worry. We'll get your clothes sorted out, all of you. No shopping in the alleyway, please.
I found something I think would work though, but I'll show you later though. Oh,
Yes, whatever it is you choosing, that I would like to have some level of approval.
all right.
Ap-
Yeah, all right.
You want to approve our attire?
Oh, only Enid.
Oh.
I was a bit worried.
Is that like a special honor or something? You know, like you, am I like a maid of honor or something?
Oh.
Oh.
What is that custom?
Just like an extra special person or something, because that's why you want to look at my outfit more closely, right?
Oh,
You give it to like a sister.
Yeah.
make
Perhaps.
sure that you are looking your best. That's all.
Oh, that's very considerate.
You know,
Alright.
fashion and how you dress is a big part of confidence, and I mean real confidence.
All right.
She's right.
Or where do you get such outfits for this kind of event? What do you?
I mean,
This is the alley.
we have access to Monty's tailoring shop. We could
Oh.
go shopping and get whatever you want.
Could I see it?
Of course.
Oh,
Yes. You know, we should all go together to Mr. Dunridge's shop. It would be
Be
quite
nice.
the little pre-wedding event, I think.
I don't know why you're saying it like that, but we should totally do that. Right, we should do that.
Yes, to take
So-
measurements.
Right.
Saying like
Velvet's
what?
giving Warden a
Hey.
little look like, what are you
What
getting at?
This energy that Chris.
I
What
was gonna
is
say,
this?
this is
So
this is
good.
the sus energy that's happening.
This
Ah.
man's cook. Let him
Very-
cook.
Let
He's
him cook.
cooking.
Hmm. Velvet doesn't say anything. She just kind of looks over at him like
This is good.
for a second.
We should all go together.
Yes, we could go shopping and make a day of it. It'll be nice.
That sounds
I
enjoyable.
go shopping all day with Monty all the time. Why can't I bring you along?
Oh,
Not like I can't afford it now.
all right.
And we are
Yay!
going to Dunridge and Sons.
Yay!
Shopping episode.
Shopping.
episode.
Shopping and wedding episode. Oh my
Time
god!
to get tailored.
Yes. Velvet
someone can turn the
Velvet
music
leads
down.
you.
That is a little loud.
Yeah, Velvet leads you into a very well-appointed tailoring shop, which is also our personal clothier. Clothier, however you want to pronounce it. It's very swanky in here, and she says, if you have dirty hands, don't touch anything. You can wash your hands or something.
What if I don't know if they are or not?
Maybe go wash your hands just to be safe.
See the
Right,
attendant
okay.
at the front. Ah,
They probably
Miss
are.
Alvarez, pleasure to see you.
Yes, it is good to see you as well. I need to ensure that my companions here get dressed appropriately for the wedding.
Mr. Dunridge is out, but obviously anything that you decide is on his tab.
Excellent.
And his tab is infinite, as it were.
Indeed.
Good for him.
Let me know if you need help with anything. I can take measurements, try things on.
Excellent. Thank you, my dear.
Of
Slip
course.
her out, shall we?
You guys... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, whenever Enid comes back from doing whatever she's doing, she says, I also want to make sure that everyone is fitted properly. And she motions to everybody that's here in whatever they want. So anything they ask for, you know, as long as I get to see everything before it's finalized, I'm good to go.
Alright. I'll take a look.
Do you have a color for the wedding that you'd like us to wear?
Well, not
I-
white.
Sorry, not white.
What is... Wait, do people wear white at weddings?
Oh, right. You're one of those non-traditional folk.
Traditionally here,
Non-traditional.
people do wear white. The bride wears white at a wedding.
In Eruvia, we wear colorful dresses.
Hmm.
Ah.
Well, then what
Seems-
color are you wearing so we don't wear it?
Oh shit, what did I decide on? Did I pick green or red? I don't remember.
Picked green,
I
but
think-
I can't remember.
Momo, I don't remember. Do you remember?
I think it was the green and gold, yes?
Yeah, the green and gold. So
Green and gold, yeah.
it's you know, it's a green color. Like my eyes. Gold.
Good choice.
It's- I think you'll like it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I had it imported.
No,
Wait, people really wear white dresses at weddings here?
Yes.
I don't know
Yes,
how.
It
Huh.
usually represents purity. You get my drift.
She snorts. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Definitely wouldn't be doing that. And it's not going to be a traditional whatever the fuck wedding anyway. It's going to be a little bit Duskfall, little bit Eruvia.
So any color. Gotcha.
Yes, but if you want to wear, you know, normal formal attire for here, you can do that too. Whatever's comfortable.
What about this fancy thing with the handles on it? Is that like a...
Enid, I think that's a bag.
Oh, oh, right. I knew that. Continuing. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh my god, she's so precious.
Precious baby.
Oh,
You see why I wanted to take her shopping?
Hmm.
it's thick cardstock though, like the invitation. But alright, okay.
I love the thought that Enid brought the invitation and is still just
Holding it and waving it around.
Nice.
I got today,
It makes
guys.
it makes a sound when you wave it.
Dude,
Wibble,
that's how you
wibble.
know.
That's how you know it's good paper.
That's how you know the little wobble wobble.
So you guys spend all day shopping.
Sure.
We are going to zip over, if you guys are okay, to the wedding.
Oh damn. Already?
Can I ask what color everyone's wearing?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I can have everyone describe their outfits as we get there.
Yes.
But we do have a nice level made for this.
Oh. New level.
I spent many hours.
Oh. So excited to see it.
Oh my god, the music.
Whoa.
Oh.
We spawned in a wall.
Uh-oh.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no,
As
You
soon
can
as
walk
I
through.
load in.
Yeah, you should be able to walk there.
I'm free.
Yeah, so
You
I
are
guess
an
I'm
my
probably
gosh.
not like actively on this part of the map. I'll just hide
Great.
myself somewhere.
Wow, look at this
This
map.
is so nice. Even the lighting is kind of ambient. That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh, look at these trees back here, little willow trees.
Aww.
Yeah, so
Damn.
essentially what this
a cute
is
little kissing spot.
it's a large
There's a
villa
little kissing spot.
that's kind of sequestered from the rest of Silkshore a little bit, and it is on the water. It has its own docks, so you can see there's lots of gondolas everywhere. And there's a pool,
Pretty.
statues, and all sorts of things like that. And it's very I wouldn't say extravagant. Like, it's definitely very nice, but it's not gaudy. Lots of flowers everywhere, although One More Multiverse didn't have default stuff that I could have used a ton of. But there's lots of flower petals everywhere and things like that. Yeah.
And you all are there all day. Among the people that are there is the ambassador that you met at the party the other night. Jira, who was the woman who you saw stab the leader of the crows to death, is there. Often talking with Monty and some of the other guests. As well as many of Velvet's friends and some of her former coworkers. And then there are various scoundrels and nobles from all different walks of life. Most of them Monty's acquaintances, but some of them Velvet's as well. You guys are the biggest group that Velvet actually has here.
Yeah, something you'll notice is other than the ambassador, probably, and Velvet, there are no other Aruvians here.
Noted.
There is one surprise that I did not tell you about, Mandy.
Ooh.
And this is mostly for, there's Thrill and Falka. Falka, your mother is here.
Oh no.
And Thrill, your father is here.
Oh. Maybe they
But
can
they
get together.
are just mingling
Maybe our parents can
and
get together.
behaving themselves. And you can go up to them as you wish or not. Yeah, your father will just kind of nod to you, but then go on having his conversation and sipping his champagne. Falka, your mother, will sneer in your direction and then continue talking to a group of people.
Okay.
But apart from that,
Fuck that bitch.
they don't really do anything or make any overtures or any problems. Velvet, I don't know the Aruvian customs. Are you allowed to see the groom during the wedding day? Or do you stay away from him during the time?
She would probably... I think she would probably not... Yeah, I think she would probably observe whatever the local custom is on that if he wanted her to
Okay.
just kind of, yeah.
That is fine. I am only asking Chris this because I know how he plays. Would Warden be trying to schmooze or take note of who is talking to whom? Because I know this is a thing you generally
absolutely.
do.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. In that case, I would like you to study them, as that is, I think, the appropriate action.
That's a success.
So everything is fairly normal. The only thing that gives you pause is Monty and Dira eventually look a little bit uncomfortable talking to a refined gentleman with slicked hair, who I will shortcut that everyone knows is Vanaday's father, as they are having, I wouldn't say a tense conversation, but it's a little bit uncomfortable, or it looks uncomfortable from
Not
a
my
distance.
dad coming here to ruin things, as he always does. That's why I can't take him anywhere.
I think after they're done talking, you know what? No, Warden would observe, but he wouldn't.
Not gonna interject.
Nah, he's a fly on the wall at this wedding.
Okay. Just, you notice that happens. Eventually...
Do I know that's Thrill's dad?
No.
I mean, he looks like me. That's about it, though.
Thrill, would you say anything?
Ooh.
I think it's reasonable to
think-
say that you would notice Warden checking your dad out, talking to Monty and Jira. And you all know Jira.
He might pass by, like, very casually. He's not, like, gonna make a scene of it. Just pass by Warden and nudge a little. And he would... He would tell you that was his father. He would just, that's my father over there. And he will continue like we didn't have this conversation. In whatever direction he was going.
Warden will just nod, keep a straight face, and keep scanning the grounds.
Right. Eventually, the announcer will call. And thank you everyone for joining us for the wedding of Jimena Alvarez and Montgomery Dunridge. With respect to both the bride and the groom, we are going to keep this very quick, as they're not really one to stand on ceremony. And even having this many people together in one spot is a little bit much for both of them. As Monty stands up at the front under this awesome, I don't know what you would call this,
awning?
An awning?
Like, yeah. It's
And
like,
would you like to describe how Velvet meets her groom?
I would say she does the usual kind of, wedding procession thing where she walks down the aisle. She doesn't have a father figure local, so she just kind of walks alone. But there's definitely like attendants and stuff who have already like thrown all manner of flower petals in the path and all of that, and she will just walk down and meet him
Look at
there.
that dress.
She's got a very
So nice.
long, beautiful, like long train, very long skirt that has all manner of golden embroidery all over it, all kinds of it's very Eruvian looking, and it has like a little bit of a crop top. It's very reminiscent of probably a mixture between Moroccan wedding dresses and Indian wedding dresses. So she's got lots of jewelry on, and just the entire dress is just absolutely beautiful. And yeah, she meets him at the end of it. If anybody thought that Velvet wasn't gorgeous before, she certainly does look it now.
Say, darling, I never thought that this day would come. When we first met, I thought keep it strictly business, but those first few months were like a wildfire. Wildfire that couldn't be quenched by anything, no matter business obstacles or personal resolve. Nothing would ever keep me from you. I love you, darling, and I will promise to always protect you and cherish you now and forever.
good thing I also wrote a Val.
Oh my god!
I was hoping. We love some fictional vows, baby.
Oh man. Monty, my love. I knew from the moment we met that our paths were meant to cross, but I could not have predicted the truest of love to grow from it. I remember thinking to myself, this man is truly worth knowing. A worthy man. And I remember hoping that you felt I was worth knowing too. You are my safe harbor, my home, my reason to breathe, my match in every way, and each day that we spend together, I find new reasons to love you. To cherish you, to laugh with you, and to stand by your side. Together, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Today, I swear anew to pledge my heart to yours. To support your endeavors, to laugh at your jokes. To dance with you even when there is no music. To gaze at the sky together whenever you like. I love you, darling, for now and always.
And with that, on behalf of the city of Duskfall, I now pronounce you a happily married couple. Get to the smoochin'.
Oh yeah, and they do.
Boy, smooching
To the
time.
smooching.
Oh boy, smooching time!
Get your smooches in.
I mean, it's like a full-on dip kiss too.
Oh, it's absolutely. He dips. He's not gonna go quite open mouth tongue, but you know,
No.
it's a full dip kiss.
Yeah.
And then he picks you up into his arms and walks you back down the aisle with everyone cheering.
Aww. Yay.
And it is a wonderful, wonderful wedding.
So ugu.
Reception
Very
with
ugu.
cake afterwards.
Now let's get lit.
Let's get lit.
People get
Here for the party.
Now you get like the upbeat party music.
lit. Yeah. Let me see what I got. Let's see.
Yeah, let's get some tavern jaunt.
Party time. Let's go.
Let's see. What do I got in here?
I think at the kiss, you hear Knight just yelling like, "What?" Just the loudest you've ever
Oh,
heard.
my
Not LFG in the back.
That's so cute.
All the stoicism's just completely gone when that
I
happened.
love it. Aw.
The ugus at the weddings.
So much ugu, so little time.
You guys all have a wonderful time at the wedding. Contrary to what everyone thinks, there's not any point where someone gets out a knife and stabs anyone. There's not a point where someone gets shot. You guys just have a wonderful time. And if you guys wanted to have any other conversations with each other while you're here and you're getting litty, go for it.
Some ugu before the.
Yes, the position is controlled.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, let's
And if you think
go.
Monty and Velvet don't have hella security here, you can think again.
I have security.
Party
I
time.
think Knight leans over because he would know Vanaday's dad.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
And after seeing that there was an issue earlier, he'd just lean over and just be like, "See, that's why he wasn't invited to our wedding."
You want to go tell him that?
Oh, and cause more of a stir. Velvet will have my head.
You're right. Just pretend he's not here. That's what I'm going to do.
You ever seen a woman in a wedding dress wield an axe?
Right? And then he will lean to you. I will take this dance, though.
Munchkin. Baby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, he'll definitely he'll dance. You know,
Um,
to really rub it in, we could dance in front of father.
Oh, you know that's exactly where I was headed.
If you do a dip and you just happen to dip me a little close to him.
Like this.
Oh.
Yes, continue that. Let's just make him upset.
And Knight would probably dance with everyone, as he is
Perfect.
literally having a very enjoyable evening.
I actually think at some point Velvet's dancing with Monty and kind of looks over in the direction of wherever Thrill is at and where Thrill's dad is and says, "Who's that man you were talking to earlier?" Okay.
Oh, that was just not here.
Later.
Yeah, later. It's not a problem. At least not right now. He was respectful. It's just complicated.
Oh, what is he doing?
I see.
It's kind of hot now, isn't it?
Well, you know, if you ever need my help, it's always yours.
I don't really want to put you into these types of situations, darling. Especially not now.
Enough. Later. Let's just have fun for now.
That we agree on. Falka, at some point during the wedding, you would hear a familiar and very loud
Oh. Another time.
She winces a bit and turns. Hello.
Rhea.
Fancy seeing you here.
I'm surprised that you could find a dress fancy enough that you wouldn't want to throw into the gutter immediately.
Well, lucky for you, I'm wearing dress pants. I gave up the dress days a very long time ago, but I can still look nice.
Yes, still slumming it as always.
I don't think I'd be slumming it if being at this wedding. I don't think that's what you call slumming it.
Yes.
Tell
Are you
him.
sure you didn't sneak in here?
You friends with the bride or the groom?
The groom, obviously.
I see.
Old money, you understand.
I'm well aware. Well,
I'm sorry,
I-
Rhea. That's not... I can't help myself. You just set something off in me. That's not... I didn't want to fight.
look, I was just gonna let us go about our evenings, but you wanted to say something to me, obviously. You just had to get a word in.
I would like you to come with me to my social club.
To your social club? When?
Just...
And in what form? Do I have to dress up? Do I have to
You can
be
do
there
whatever...
as your
You can do
do I have to
whatever
be
you
there
like.
as your daughter?
No. Just maybe it'd be a way... She closes her eyes. I'm really bad at this. I just want us to spend some time together. Maybe we can be civil to each other or find company.
Rebuilding a relationship. This is not like you.
Well, you refuse to apologize, so I need to forgive you anyway.
Falka's gonna hold it in because she is at a wedding. And fine, I will attend one of your social shindigs or whatever. Hey, Trooper, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for the raid.
Whoa, thank you,
Welcome.
Thank you so
Trooper.
much.
Welcome, Raiders. We're at a wedding.
We're at a wedding.
It's like, great. Next week at the Centuria Club.
Oh. Do I know of that?
Yep, you were just there last week.
Okay, that's the one. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure, I'll be there. I'll even shower for you.
I knew you would. Not picking up the sarcasm at all. Oh, thank you, Rhea.
Yes.
I'll do better, okay?
Sure. Enjoy the wedding, Mother.
I will. You too. The very icy, chilling, and
Yeah.
she walks away and goes back into conversation with other old money, old bags, and mingling.
I would at some point go to Velvet and be like, Velvet, I
Hello.
wanted to thank you for the nice evening.
You're always welcome.
And I wanted to be the first one to give you a wedding gift before anybody else did.
Sweet.
Uh,
Falka, I'm touched.
yes, well, we'll see which of the crew actually remembered to bring something. But I didn't forget.
Oh.
And she
Okay.
hands you a small little box, nicely decorated with a little ribbon.
Oh. And she. Do you want me to open it now?
Yes, you can open it now.
Oh, yay. And she obviously, as you well know about Velvet at this point, she loves presents. And she very eagerly opens it up. What does she see inside?
Inside is a small, ornate dagger with a little gem on the hilt of it.
She gets like a little bit misty-eyed and she just, I'm going to hug you now. And she hugs you. Thank you, Falka. I love it.
I knew you would. And it's a green that matches your dress, the emerald on it.
Is this the one that you took from your mom?
Yes.
That is.
Oh my god! Yes, great. I love
Tracy,
that.
give yourself a. It's not inspiration, it's a gambit for that. That is such a long con. It's a free
That is
die to use
incredible.
on, a free
Really
die
the
to use on
longest
any roll that you want.
Oh my
That's
god.
Hell
incredible.
yeah. Let's go.
That's a 4
Oh my God.
episodes in the making callback. That's amazing.
So good. So good. She is absolutely thrilled.
I believe that was a exquisite dagger, right? Was what it was.
It's exquisite, yes.
Which is a level above fine.
Exquisite.
Ooh. Wow,
awesome.
this looks like the make of the daggers I used to have in the Rufia. It's beautiful.
Is anyone else doing anything at the party?
Oh, could I also? Oh, you
Yeah.
go first.
Oh, go.
I said,
go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, Warden is.
Brooding.
He's just chilling by the bar, just observing. He's not in his usual element. But yes, he is just there by himself, just leaned up against the bar, looking. He's not. He has a smile on his face. He is playing the part, but he is not schmoozing.
All these powerful people in one place?
Huh.
Hmm.
Weird.
Very weird. You giving off energy you want to be alone? You giving off
Okay.
vibes?
Does anyone want to approach him while he's brooding during the night?
Oh, I do, but first I want to talk to Velvet.
Okay.
Before...
You can go to you and Velvet first.
Yeah,
He's
Enid.
making her rounds.
Enid's kind of like yanking the dress out of uncomfortable places. Like it's like this grayish, charcoalish dress, and it looks like a sad Victorian child dress a little bit. But she's just like trying to keep pulling it down because she's not used to wearing.
Thanks again for helping me pick this out, by the way. It was really touching to see the wedding.
Oh,
I,
thank you for being here.
I wanted to wait till after the wedding. But I forgot to tell you something, and I don't want you to be mad. So, it can wait. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Enjoy the wedding.
well, okay.
Yeah. It's totally fine. And don't be mad. And
Mad.
don't be mad. And I got you something.
You
And-
should. When you don't want someone to be mad, you're supposed to lead with the present part.
Well, I swear it's not from the alley. But I don't really like this kind of stuff, so,
She's gonna hand you like a weird looking necklace or something. Just something that looks kind of dirty, but it just looks kind of weird.
She will take it and say, "Thank you so much, Enid." And she's putting on her very best acting face because you handed her a dirty necklace.
Yeah.
I won't hug you because I know that's not your thing, but just mentally, I'm hugging you.
I'm mentally hugging you too.
And she's gonna yank her dress out one more time. She's gonna.
Are you stepping on it? Is it too long?
No, it kind of just bunches up in weird places, and I like the freedom of movement with the legs being separate, but that's alright. So,
Oh, you didn't have to wear a dress, though you do look very pretty.
I wanted to give it a shot, and it's not for me.
It's good
So-
to try something new.
Yeah. It's pretty roomy. I was able to fit my present in the part of the dress, so it worked out. So,
Maybe next time we'll get you a suit. Kind of like what Falka has. Next time we have a party, I mean. Not next time there's a wedding. Hopefully there will never be another wedding. I only want there to be one.
I think I'd like that. Alright. Yeah. Well, not for, but thanks, Velvet.
Of course, thank you.
Just gonna head over to Warden. Just to
Aw.
see. I don't know where Warden is.
She's going to
He's-
discreetly put her present away on the table with the other presents.
Warden is at the bar.
Boss. What you doing?
Enid, yes. I'm just enjoying a drink, enjoying the festivities. How are you?
I'm alright, but, everything, anything different lately? Besides enjoying the festivities.
Different? No, I'm right as rain.
Right as rain. Right. So, yeah, everything's alright. Like, everything, alright.
Enid, spit it out. What is it?
It's a bit funny, boss.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Enid.
Alright.
The best place to learn people's secrets is at a wedding.
Oh. What kind of secrets?
Well, here. Put your back to the bar and... Who do you see talking to who? I'll give you a little... I think they're called master classes in espionage.
Oh, alright. What I'm looking at.
Who's talking to who?
Well, Thrill was talking to some weird-looking fellow.
Correct. And Falka to another woman.
That seems like a mismatch. I don't get that one. I don't know. What else am I missing?
Where's the groom?
Grim? Oh, shouldn't he be with Velvet?
Shouldn't he?
Oh. What? Where would it be?
That is the age-old question, Enid. I almost called you Hannah. That is the age-old question, Enid. Well, shouldn't he be with his newly beloved.
Do you know why he's not?
No, I don't. I see Thrill and Knight are having a wonderful dance, and
Oh yeah. Pretty good at dancing too.
that they are.
In sync.
Like they've done this before.
Right. Right. Oh,
See,
you're a boss.
Everything tells a story, Enid. You just have to know what pages to turn and when to close the book.
How did you know that you opened a book by accident? I might have. Never mind.
No, please. I'm curious. What could you have opened by accident?
Oh, the other night I was so angry at the party about the party. I forgot about the consequences.
The consequences?
Boss, I don't think this is a good place to tell you.
Okay. We can wait till we get home.
Alright.
You guys can leave the wedding if you want. People will filter out at varying points, and this has been going for several hours.
You're breaking up, Frank.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're back too far.
I will reconnect really quick. People are filtering out of the party, so you can walk home if you would like. The party has been going for several hours after the wedding, but it's up to you if you want to stay.
Velvet, where's Monty?
So for clarification, Monty is not with Velvet at all times. They have obviously mingled together after the ceremony. But yes, Monty has wandered off several times, as has Velvet. You can read into that as you will.
Alright. You too.
I mean, they're making their rounds.
Yeah, they're making their rounds.
Yeah.
Is mingling. Anything else weird happening?
Yeah, you didn't get the bride a gift.
My gift comes later.
Oh.
I would definitely say that when they're mingling together, because obviously they're each getting pulled in different ways. They're seeing people they don't see all the time, which is normal at a wedding. Everybody.
Yeah.
No, it's sus. No.
Everyone is so determined for this wedding to be sus. Oh my god. Let Velvet have a nice
people
thing.
here.
Yes.
I will say, when they're making their rounds together, she definitely makes it a point to speak to the ambassador.
Okay.
Ambassador, how good it is to see you.
Hello, my dear. You had a beautiful ceremony.
Certainly enjoyed it. That's true. She looks up at Monty. Thank you.
It was
thank you
worthy
for
of the
being
old
here.
country.
Don't you think?
Thank
Although,
you. Keeping
probably
our
could have had probably could have had better music, but you know, Duskwall is Duskwall.
Better food, the better music, but alas, yes, the dusk is the dusk.
True. I tried to get them to spice up the food a little bit. Hopefully, it wasn't too bad.
Well, your man has good tastes.
He does, doesn't he? That's why he's with me.
In companions and in many things.
Monty, you remember the ambassador, don't you?
Oh, of course. Was it Avarathi? Yes, of course. I think we all met at the same party some years ago.
We did.
Yes, and me and Jimena have been making ourselves good friends lately.
Mm-hmm.
Have you now? Well, that's good to hear. I've been telling her she needs to make more friends other than that shipping receiving business she's a part of. Yes, sometimes she does have poor taste in comrades, but I'm glad that you are giving her some more refined company.
She pouts a little bit.
Oh, I'm just
not-
teasing. I'm just teasing. They're all very nice. They're behaving themselves. They seem to have taken a liking to your style, Mr. Dunridge.
Listen, I coached them, I dressed them. I told them to mind their manners, although not all of them needed to be trained.
And so they have, Mrs. Dunridge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love hearing that. How nice.
Am I the first one?
Oh no, we've been calling each other Mr. and Mrs. Dunridge for a while now.
Oh, I'm sad I missed it, but happy to bring music to your ears regardless.
She's just kind of hugging Monty's arm. She's very happy.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I'm love to hang out with you all. As long as I'm still in the city.
Yeah. When do you leave? Maybe we can go to dinner before you go?
Yes, I would insist on that. It won't be another month now, but there's still time to prepare for the voyage home.
You know how to reach me. We'll set up something.
Always. She'll give you a kiss on the hand.
Oh. They'll do like the air cheek kiss thing as well. It's very Ruvian of them.
Yes.
And they'll continue on their rounds after that.
Anything else anyone would like to do in particular before we call it a night on our wonderful wedding? I
have a question.
Yes.
More maybe a statement.
Uh-huh.
Whatever I was doing throughout the whole night, I kept eyes on that fucking man.
Which one? Your father?
I want to know who he's talking to when he leaves.
Thrill. I would need you to study your father, but as you have -1 die, this is a 0 die roll.
Fuck me.
May I assist?
How would you like to assist, Knight?
Mainly just trying to make Thrill's basically scouting more inconspicuous by
giving him some
acting as
tips.
Yes, and understanding how to hunt a
you're
person.
You're much better at hunting than I am.
Sure, you may assist. If you would like to hit the assist teammate button. Alright.
Okay. Mixed success.
I need to roll a fortune die. He makes his rounds. He's not super talkative. On more than one occasion, he does seem to go in and out of Jira's group, who you can probably infer are probably other members of the Hive. And there's no one makes a scene or anything, but he spends a lot of time talking to them. He also at one point does talk to the ambassador for a
Other than that
brief
alone?
conversation.
Okay. But other than that, he spends the night alone.
Yeah, he's mostly quiet, and he never approaches you.
Okay, that was also important. He doesn't approach me.
He is being very polite to you, which, it's actually a little odd. He plays a lot of power games with you, and the last thing he said to you was that he loved you.
And now he's ignoring me.
Not ignoring, but keeping his distance, yes.
Yeah. Emotional manipulation. My dad does it best. Okay. Noted. That's it.
Anyone else? All right.
Does he ever approach the bride after he talks to the groom, or no?
He would have approached you just to say congratulations and that he's very
And leave
happy
it
for
at
you and Monty.
Did a
And
good
that's
look at him.
basically it. And he leaves a present for you.
Do I catch the resemblance at all?
Oof.
I'm willing to roll steady for it. I have a die in that, I think. Me.
I would argue this case because I've made the art look so similar.
I will say on a success or higher, you notice the resemblance. On a
Okay.
mixed success, you are unsure. And on a
Mhm.
failure, you think there is no resemblance.
Okay. It's a failure.
You don't think there's a resemblance.
My
a
scars are
dude.
doing a good job.
Just a dude.
Yeah, I think nothing of it. He's just another guest among
Oh,
many.
hang on. Are you trying to ascertain if there's a resemblance between him and Thrill or him and the contact?
Oh.
Would that change things?
It might, but not when you rolled a failure.
No, I had Thrill in mind for that.
Okay.
Just to see if looking at his face and speaking to him, if I saw, like, if I
Unfortunately, no.
recognized him from somewhere else or anything like that. And, you know, in doing so and seeing his face and seeing if I've seen him before, you know, looking at his face would then recognize, oh, he looks kind of like Thrill.
Your paths have not crossed,
Mhm.
which is
Yep,
not
that's fine.
super unusual. You don't know
I mean,
everyone, but you do
I'm
know a lot of
obviously
people.
yeah, I'm obviously distracted. There's a lot going on. I'm,
Yeah.
you know, schmoozing with my husband
But
and all that stuff.
he is
so-
very polite.
Okay.
In the end, everyone, you and Monty close down the place. I expect you spend the night here after everyone else is gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Into the wee hours of the morning.
Yep.
Solding, getting a message. Okay. Does everyone go home eventually? Anyone doing anything? Any subterfuge anyone's doing?
No?
No.
All right.
Let's go home.
Do you
Hi,
guys
good
all
time,
go
hi,
home
Steve.
together, or do you go home separately at varying times, apart from Velvet and Monty?
I would have went home. Anyone can join me if they want.
I would go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
At the end of
Okay.
the evening, I would join you.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
we
think we can
will
go together.
head back to the hideout with a happy, bloodless, normal, not sus wedding.
Yay!
You all thought I had something.
I mean, we still got like 10 minutes left, you know? I don't know.
No, the wedding goes off and it's all very wonderful. But you guys still have a number of questions to answer about what your next move is. This music is no longer appropriate.
We are no longer happy.
Yeah, you guys are not.
happiness,
You guys are
happiness
not.
over.
You guys are not allowed to be happy anymore. Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you.
Uh,
Oh.
Whoop, that's too much.
oh no. Oh.
That was too much.
No, I gotta.
Was Warden there for when Enid spilled the beans on everything?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh yeah, when you had your no.
I'm gonna talk to Velvet first, actually.
So I didn't go home with
Oh,
everybody.
you didn't go
after the wedding.
home.
No.
I'm gonna talk.
Everyone
I'm gonna.
but Velvet is home.
Yeah.
Velvet
kinda-
is,
Oh,
I
good.
would say,
I had a night with my man.
honeymooning.
Yes,
At least for
honeymoon.
one night.
Yes.
Can I talk to Warden then? Real fast.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, boss. Do you got a minute?
Of course, Enid. What is it?
In private?
Private it is. Follow me.
Okay.
Here, have a seat.
Oh, alright.
Do you play?
Oh, no. I don't know how to.
Maybe I'll teach you one day.
Alright.
It sharpens the mind.
I might need that.
What would you like
boss,
to talk about?
I said a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have said to the group. You know the party it's too late at this point. The party we went to. You remember?
Oh, how could I forget? Yes.
You know Mari?
Very well.
You know what she is?
Besides forget what is she? Yes.
I don't know what you're gonna say, but boss, she's not human.
Really? I've spent many hours with Mari. I've gotten to know her very well.
You and me both. Boss, she's a demon.
GM, is the knowledge of demons like public knowledge?
Not in a scientific fact way. In a folklore way, yes. I could do a fortune roll to say how much you have actually academically studied demons.
Sure, just do that.
I think there's a reasonably good chance, so I'll say any success on 2 die.
Roll this?
Yeah, you are aware of the existence of demons. This does seem very far-fetched, though, given that you know this person pretty well.
A demon, Enid.
Boss, you gotta believe me. I've already put myself at risk, and
This is a very grand charge that you're putting against someone that I know very well, and I've never seen them do anything out of the ordinary. What evidence do you have against Mari?
I've seen it with my own eyes, or my own other eyes.
Oh, yes, we do have to talk about that. Your rituals.
Yes, my rituals.
Are you sure you weren't under the influence or seeing
Boss.
anything?
No, I'm a professional. I just was a weird night. But I saw what I saw.
You weren't doing drugs with Thrill again, were you?
No, boss. I don't know why you're not taking this more seriously. Boss, that party we went to, I'm putting everything on the line, boss. It was all ghosties possessing people, and I'm not supposed to tell you because I could be possessed too. Boss, I'm putting everything on the line because I'm tired of being pushed around.
Well, that's a good enough reason not to be pushed around anymore. Sometimes we get to a point in our lives where we hit that wall. Let's say I do believe you. What do you have planned?
Well,
What steps is Enid gonna take to not be pushed around anymore?
I guess Barlow probably already knows. Somehow. I think I need to get stronger. I need to strengthen myself just in case the worst comes to happen. But if something happens to me, I just want you to know. That's all.
And how are you going to strengthen yourself?
Well, I've been fighting with Falka, and I think I'm ready to fight. Maybe not that way, but
Look, I don't know much about demons, but I do know a bit about ghosts and leviathans.
you do?
I don't think that's something... I don't think physically fighting is the way to go about it. What about mentally strengthening yourself?
How do I do that?
Look, I'm no whisper, but I have talked to my fair share of things that go bump in the night.
Well, I can't talk to the Dimmer sisters anymore. So I'll take
Why
what you
not?
got.
Why not?
It's already too late at this point. They got my parents, I think.
They have your parents, like, in prison?
In a way. Got them as ghosties. I know I'm not doing things right now, but I'm so angry. That
There is... Look, in my research into these things, I have come across a few number of the things that link someone to the spirit world. Have you ever heard of a ghost door?
I think so. Tell me more.
I don't know much about them, but they are direct links to the spirit world. Usually a whisperer such as yourself with your spirit mask kind of floats above the spirit world like a ship. And you can dip into it and see glimpses, but a spirit door acts more like a submersible into the spirit world.
Right.
If there's one way to find if your parents are trapped by the Dimmers, or if we need hard proof that Mari is, as you say, a demon, we should look into this.
Right.
As you two are talking, the wards on the hideout begin flickering.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with the
And
lights?
you hear a loud, ghostly scream as Marlowe comes charging through the wall.
Oh.
He has a crazed look in his eyes, and he leaps for Enid right over Warden and is going to attack you.
Oh.
What would you
Oh,
like
shit!
to do?
Oh. Okay. So you know that item you gave me, Spirit Prison?
Yes.
Can I try it?
You can.
Okay.
I do need
You
you to
can.
make a resist roll, as in the presence of otherworldly entities, to stand your ground, you have to resist.
Okay.
Can I assist with this as I have a Spirit Bane charm?
You can.
Ooh.
I think do Spirit Bane charms allow you to resist the effects of being terrified of spirits? I believe.
It is... One
Or
second.
specifically, spirits are afraid of them.
A small arcane trinket that ghosts prefer to avoid.
Yes. So first she'll do the resist roll.
Okay.
And yes, you can help her. I believe you'll be able to help her try to corral Marlowe.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Oof, that's a rough one.
Oh. Alright. What's up? What now? Oh god.
So I'm trying to remember the stats of the thing that I gave you, or specifically what it did. Did I have you write this down, or did I write this down?
All I wrote down was
Here, I got it. Item Spirit Prison, attune roll to capture spirit, not most reliable. Yes.
that's all I had to. Yeah.
So basically, let me go to. I made it unreliable. I just want to make sure I give the notes on what unreliable does mechanic-wise before I have you use this item so that you know. Hold on. Yes. When you use the item, you make a fortune roll using its quality to see how well it performs. So, it is a tier 4 item. So, I will make a fortune roll. Tier 4, which is very good. Wow, that was almost a failure. Crazy. Okay. Now you may use an attune roll to try to capture this. But this is desperate, as it is attacking you. Has you on the back foot.
Can I assist her here?
Yes, you can.
Boss.
To try to corral it in to this arcane device. And you might not have noticed this, but Enid has this arcane device on her arm that's
I saw it
pulsing
before.
with electroplasmic energy.
Yeah, she showed it the day she got it.
Okay.
Oh, she would come in handy. Alright.
Do I want to push myself? No. I'll just see how it goes.
Mixed success. Thinking. It leaps on and it starts to bash your head into the floor. But you are able to pull it in. But as it is thrashing and getting sucked in, you take level 2 harm, concussed, as it is just beating your head in as you're sucking it into this device. And so you hear it, no, and get sucked in before your eyes. And the thing pulses as the spirit is trapped within this glass-contained device on your arm.
Boss, is it in there? My head went fuzzy.
And it's
Yeah.
gone.
You got it, Enid.
Alright.
Oh, how? The house is warded. How did it get in?
And
So, I might have forgotten to tell you one thing. I might have made a deal with Marlowe.
What
Ghosty.
deal did you make with Marlowe, the ghosty?
He was allowed to pass through the barriers, but he taught me how to make the wards faster, so...
Did you let anyone else in the house?
Lit is a debatable word, so...
Who else have you allowed to bypass the wards, Enid?
Maury.
Point of clarification, you did not allow Mari to go past the wards.
True. This
But
is
she
true.
has done so.
Yeah, they didn't lit, but she got through.
That's it. Just Marlowe and Mari the demon. Make sure the wards are stabilized.
Oh, we'll put it right away.
And have you built the ghost wards at the venue yet?
No. I'll come back on it now. Sorry, boss.
Make it a priority.
I will.
And from now on, if we buy property or we have a hideout, if we reopen the bar, I want you to ward everything.
Oh well.
It's
Oh, well.
very important. It's very important, Enid.
I understand, boss. I'm sorry I let that through.
You handled it. Make sure you see Thrill for that bump on the head.
What bump on that? All right.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
you're slurring your words. Make sure he checks you out.
Enid,
Oh yeah.
Eden would like control. Would you like to stop her from getting control?
Things are happening. Don't make me deal with that bitch, please.
I'm gonna try to stop it. Yeah. Okay. I'm scared.
You are successful because, resists always succeed, and it only costs you 1 stress.
Oh.
Enid.
Sorry, voices. I'm here, boss.
Look, You're very important to me, Enid. Please don't make me worry.
Thanks, boss. I got kind of reckless. I'll be better, I promise.
We all have lapses in judgment, and we all make mistakes, but what happens after is that we learn from them.
Okay.
Now go see Thrill.
Right, on my way.
And I will take care of Mari.
How?
I have my ways.
Oh, right. Okay.
We have a little bit of time left. You guys haven't made a decision for your next move. Do you guys know what you would like to do?
What's our next move?
What is our next move?
Well, you told Strangford that you were going to help him stop the Union movement and get the council off his back. But you also kind of want to help his downfall faster. And then Falka has an event to go to, perhaps at some point in the future. And also now you have a Mari demon rumor to deal with.
I think we should worry about our own neighborhood for the time being and see what we can do for Strangford.
What do you guys want to do? Help him, hurt him, or otherwise?
Question, is Velvet going to be part of any of these conversations?
Oh, for sure. You could come back eventually.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, I don't know that Monty and Velvet could actually, take the time to take a vacation.
Oh, absolutely
maybe they have,
not.
Maybe they have a few, a couple of days, a few days together. But nothing, super extended like most people get, because they're both, busy, important people.
I agree. So we can make the assumption that Velvet is here for this.
Okay.
But really, you guys can you can talk it out and or vote on it. Like, how many people want to actually help Strangford? Show of hands.
I mean, I don't want to, but it's what I promised.
I'm just looking at that clock.
Velvet didn't promise. I want to be so clear. Velvet didn't promise shit. She said she would look into it.
What is
subterfuge?
So Enid wants to break up Strangford. Okay, well, you guys are in disagreement, so you should talk it out in character.
Okay. Let's gather around the bar.
Okay.
I could tell you I don't feel particularly strongly one way or the other, but I could be persuaded.
I'm in the same boat as Falka here.
Look, we need Thrill's Apothecary up and running as soon as possible. And the
play
easiest
nice
way
for
to
now.
What was that? Sorry.
We could play nice for now.
Exactly. We help Strangford however he needs it. Look, Charhollow respects us. Looks up to us. If we can convince them to lay off Strangford for a while, maybe give back to the community, Thrill, what do you think about helping Charhollow for the time being? Maybe free tincture here, free checkup there. I'm sure the populace would enjoy some free healthcare.
I could do
At the-
that.
At the cost of the conduit, of course.
Of course.
We can also launder a bit of money that way. Clean it. It is a legitimate business, of course.
Well, of course it is. Whoever said it wasn't?
Exactly.
Do you think this would calm down the labor strikes then? Do you think if we aren't most of the laborers in the docks? I wonder what % of them live in Charhollow.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't. That's a very good point. They probably all don't live in Charhollow, but I would be surprised if many of them risked walking across the city to protest a member of the noble house. If we convince the members of Charhollow to lay off and they lose half their numbers, it might dissolve on its own.
Do
Certainly a
that.
start.
And if that doesn't work, I know someone who knows the docks well.
Well, there we go. Anyone have any issues with that?
Well, the stars are kind of spinny, but sounds good.
Thrill, please look at Enid. She got a bump on the head.
I will look at her. Because he's not going to say it, he'll look at Knight. The whole reason we didn't want to kill him was because Leviathan hunters are an important part of our, society.
Okay.
You used
For now.
to do that, right, dear? Or
You're
at
a
least you were...
Leviathan hunter?
Well, you were planning to, right? Oh, would
Deer.
you? I mean, not. I meant like dearie me.
Velvet
Smooth.
narrows her eyes.
Very smooth.
I'm just saying, maybe you could talk to him. Maybe you'd have better luck than me and Velvet did. He didn't like the charms, so maybe you just be blunt with him. Talk to him like a military man,
Told the asshole?
Yeah. He did actually start listening when I was rude, so.
Do you know Strangford?
Do I know Stranger?
No, you absolutely do not know.
He's
Lord
just
Stranger.
hoping. He doesn't know, but he was
Wait,
hoping
okay.
maybe you did. Like,
Most of
you-
the time when I'm talking to individuals, I have a weapon drawn at their forehead.
you didn't used to.
Yes, well, a lot of things have changed, and I usually get my questions answered when I do it now.
Well, never mind if you don't have any more military connections.
That's what going AWOL does.
True.
These guys, they're having this exchange, and you guys, I'm sure, are picking up on the vibes a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Welcome home, Velvet.
It's so good to be home and to be here debating about this with you all. And I'm so excited to go speak to the Lord's Council.
How was your wedding night?
It was wonderful, of course.
Hound's looking,
Glad to
Knight's
hear it.
looking like...
It was a lovely reception and ceremony.
Yeah.
Lots of
Lots of planning.
It was exquisite.
Lots of familiar faces.
Lots of new ones as well.
Oh, did you get the chance to smooth? I was a little busy, so I didn't get to pay attention to all of you.
Oh, it's quite all right. Of course, you know me. That is a lie.
Yeah, Velvet picked up on that.
Not the lie!
She just says, "Oh, interesting. Yes, there were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
That's why I said I wanted you all to look your best and behave your best."
And that we did.
Certainly lots of people there.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's just an interesting mix of people. Monty knows so many people, doesn't he?
Yes, and so do I.
Ash.
Anyway,
like, what the fuck?
Yep. Back to Strangford.
Yes.
So we open a new apothecary. We make some flyers. Say a month of free checkups and healthcare. Hell, you might even have
Jesus.
a line down the block.
That means you all need to actually, you know, he looks at Enid very pointedly. I'm not going to have time to patch you up then. I very well may have all of Strangford's people on my doorstep.
Well, we can acquire more doctors to help you. It's not that hard, right?
It shouldn't be.
Imagine the coin running a practice.
Do you have any friends from school?
Maybe a few.
She bats her eyelashes at you. Maybe you could talk to them.
Yes, I could.
Very good.
So the plan is to throw a kickoff to the free healthcare at the Thrills Apothecary with the people of Char Hollow.
Yeah, schmoozing with people.
And use it as a Lord Strangford sponsored event.
Oh yeah, he sponsored the event. He's paying for it all. In fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll send him a bill when we're done.
Yeah, we will. Look, my services aren't cheap. So. Come on.
He is quite the good doctor.
Keep track of everything that you spend on this project, and
Oh, I will. Besides, if we're getting help, the people I know will want to be paid.
well, maybe find some of the more what is the word in your language? Altruistic people to maybe help.
All
We are
doctors
taking a small
altruistic.
trip.
Ooh.
That'd be treat.
Trips. Treats.
A puppy trip?
Treats. Oh, I can't say those words right now.
Oh, you're talking
Oh no.
A what?
I almost
what,
did
what did I miss?
Don't say it.
It's a phrase that gets my dog very excited. That
Oh, got it.
He's currently sleeping on my feet, and I don't
It's
want
a
to say the
it's
word.
a quadruple entendre.
Got
Really,
it.
it is.
I think my one more multiverse is crashing. No, there we go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're
Casual
good.
little
We're
crash.
good. It saved
A
itself.
casual little crash.
Okay.
Casual crash. Love it. Oh.
Ooh. Look at this.
Oh, my shop! Isn't it so
Oh,
pretty?
yeah, the
Welcome
shop.
to. Well, oh, that's right. Falka came to see it with me.
Yes, I did come here.
It's so pretty,
Hold on.
isn't
I'm
it?
gonna say this is the part where Velvet brings you a plant to put in your shop.
Yes.
All right. So
put
Strangford
this over here.
hosted free healthcare.
Okay.
So you guys get +1
Great
die
guy.
for all social plans.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see if there's anything else.
I do want to say something you all have noticed is that Velvet randomly like puts plants in people like in common areas,
Aw.
people's
Cute.
rooms, just kind of like
Cute.
leaves them as little gifts.
Ooh, let
Love
me
that.
Look at my little plant.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And I would say it's your apothecary giving away medicine, so I'll give you another die. Does 3 seem
Ooh.
fair for you guys?
Damn, look at us
Yeah,
doing it.
that's pretty good.
Look at us doing it.
All right.
What?
Risky. I'm in my own element, and I've got people
not
who
your
I know.
area.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, this is too peaceful music for our risky starting position.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Risk.
Let's see. Let's
Please.
change this up.
I'm good at what I do. Ain't no risk.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh,
Oh. No.
it's like some epic music here.
A little tense music.
Yeah. This is like
Uh,
some battle music shit.
As you guys are getting, so you guys are basically just going to. All right, actually, let me describe the scene. Sorry, I'm doing a bad GM thing. As you guys are getting to your apothecary, you notice that there is a large crowd of protesters outside, and they're still going back to their classic "We want electroplasm, not late capitalism" chant at Strangford. How do you want to try to break up this crowd or get them thinking about a different direction, as they are pretty on edge?
I think Warden would motion to Velvet and have her try to calm the crowd.
Okay.
She is much better at sway than anyone else.
True.
What would Velvet like to say to the people of Char Hollow, enraged?
God. I don't know that she would start with the people who are obviously enraged. I think she would start with those onlookers like she did last time. With people who are kind of standing back. Obviously, you know, the people who are there for a reason, but not necessarily at the same height of rage as the rest of the crowd.
Okay. And also,
see
you
if she
guys can be
stand it
thinking.
out.
You guys should also think about other things you will want to do alongside, as these are all happening simultaneously. But yeah. So, what would you say to them exactly?
I guess the thing I don't fully understand is what they're protesting about.
The fact
Like,
that
specifically.
him and other members of the city's elite are very well off, and the people are not being allowed to unionize, and they want the council to allow them to unionize, give them better pay, better hours, better rights, and they see Strangford as a 1%er who does not get the people, which you and Thrill now knows is accurate.
They're right.
Mandy the player is like also against all of those things, so it's like so weird to roleplay and try to sway them in a different direction.
You get to be a lobbyist. How does it feel?
The long game will get him
yeah.
eventually.
Get one of the baddies.
You know,
We'll be the
do
bad
I
people.
do I notice any people who are like obviously ill or injured?
So for that, I think you would have to study, right?
Oh,
Because you're trying to, unless you're gonna ask people.
well, that's why I'm asking if there's anybody obviously looking like that. Like, I'm trying to pinpoint who I'm talking to for this way.
I will do a 1-die fortune to see if there was anyone obviously ill.
Okay.
A total success is yes. There is not anyone obviously ill.
Damn. Okay. I think I would just kind of walk amongst them and talk to them, and I don't feel like Velvet would get up in front of a bunch of people and be like, listen to me and what I have to say. I think she would, you know, pick a section of the crowd to kind of start saying, you know, what can be done to help? You know, what can we do to ease some things? You know, there's an apothecary nearby that might be able to help.
So I'm going to say this is limited effect. Not that it's no effect, but it's limited effect and it is risky. Is that cool?
I guess so. I'm going to push myself. Make success.
And the people are like, what's the catch? You just trying to get us to back off and leave this piece of shit up in his castle? What's your agenda?
I'm not asking for anything in return. Free healthcare.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Someone looked like, well, I hurt my leg on the job a while back. I could use a checkup.
Look at that. Here, let me help you. If you need help.
And a few of the people that you talk to do go over, but still more people around you are still very irritated.
It all starts with one step.
Thrill,
Yeah.
you get 2 customers that come into your shop.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, you have to find someone who has a leg problem. Those are hard. I'm just like, fuck.
I've had migraines for a while. I think it's from all the soot and smoke.
I'm just listening to these people list off like a million symptoms. Would it be fair to say that at this point I could have like hired 2 people to help me?
That would
One.
require flashback, but it is possible.
Yeah, I'll flashback for that.
I'd say that's 2 stress. And then how would you have hired them?
I would have straight up, kind of as Velvet had suggested, thought through a long list of my fellow students in school, and then I would have just like called upon them. Just
Okay.
like sent correspondence, like, "Hey, you want a job?
All right. So
I know you probably just got out of college."
roll your sway to see how effective you are in doing this.
Remember me? Oh, this was too stressed to do that? Okay.
Yes. This is a 2 stress flashback.
Okay, I can't
Eli
afford.
agrees.
I can't afford
Aw.
to push myself then. Success.
Okay, you do have people to help you.
Perfect.
And you're just going to begin treating these people's symptoms?
100%.
Recommending medicine, giving medicine away. I guess you're not
Yeah.
selling it.
Yeah, no selling. As gentle and as understanding as I can be.
So I'm going to say this
Giving
is
advice.
great effect because the proof is in the pudding, but risky position if you would like to tinker to try to help these people.
Oh, the die pool went down because of the injury. That's
Yep.
why.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of do gotta push myself for this, huh?
Up to you.
Can I assist in some way?
Well, actually, I will say the people that you hired are assisting you, so I think that is, yeah.
How close is Thrill to healing his hands?
I don't think he's even started.
He hasn't even
Oh.
started.
Oh, okay.
It's a downtime, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't had
How
the
would
time.
Velvet
War just
assist
ended.
Thrill in healing injuries?
Kind of helping fetch different things to make it easier for him to stay in one place and do what he needs to do. Going and grabbing different things from the inventory and stuff like that. And since everything is new and organized, she knows where things are because everything has a place. So she's just kind of helping with that.
Sure.
And probably also helping like soothe the patients if they're in particular pain.
Okay, I buy it. You can assist.
Hey,
Hell
look,
yeah.
a pretty face helps soothe. Okay. Mixed success. There's no way I can change that now. There's nothing I can do, right?
No. You do
'Cause it
manage
wasn't-
to help these people, but they still are not really trusting you. They're like, I don't really know what this is all about, and I'm thankful, but I'm still going to be going out there and yelling at that asshole up there. But I'll definitely tell people to come and see you. And thank you.
Of course.
When the people leave, Velvet says, I think I have an idea.
Might need to pivot.
We will. But first, we treat some patients. We're alone in the shop right now. We treat some patients, and then we keep talking to those patients. And maybe we can strategize with these people.
I am creating a clock called Convince People Strangford is a Good Guy, for which
I
I'm
want
going
that.
to give you 2 ticks on.
I want to organize the fucking resistance.
Well, that was the mission you guys decided on, was to get people off of his
I
back.
literally But I literally just said we'll keep talking to those people. I didn't get to finish my thought.
All right, go ahead.
Basically, what Velvet is getting at is she wants to earn the trust of these people and then kind of get some of them to gather and be like, okay, listen, we're going to help you. We're going to keep offering this help for now. But we do have a reason, and the reason is we want you to hold off just long enough to get Strangford to calm down so that we can knock him down.
Ooh.
We're organizing the resistance.
Ooh.
Because Velvet is a
That's-
fucking radical.
And you guys are by yourselves right now? No one else is there?
Nobody
Well, I
else is there.
assume. Oh, do we want the team in?
Well, I mean, no, I mean, we're
The conduit is there, but no.
Got it.
I mean, no customers are here.
Because
no
I
patients
assume
are here.
you all are kind
That's
of
what I said,
maybe
yeah.
in your own way going out in this. It's a huge crowd. I assume you're all
Yeah.
bringing people in.
I was gonna say, is anyone else doing something to try to aid the cause?
I think the part we're missing is the letting people know like this is paid for by Lord Strangford. Like, look, he might be a dick, and yeah, he might be a dick, and he is a dick, but everybody in the city council and in charge in the city is a dick. Like, just because you're picketing outside Lord Strangford's house, Lord Strangford keeps the city running. If it wasn't for Lord Strangford, you all would be dead right now, because those lightning barriers would fall.
Maybe Warden. Maybe that's what Warden does.
That's Warden's
Is that
speech.
Warden?
That's
Are you
Warden's
gonna-
speech right there.
Are you gonna go out
Oh.
and give that speech?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry. I had a D&D session from 3 to 7 today, so I am
It's okay.
I am mentally a little
It's
charred
okay.
right now, but yes, that is my speech.
So, I think this is great effect, but desperate, as it has a high chance to go wrong. But I think
Okay.
if you are able to convince them, it will be very strong. Would you also like to push yourself or any modifiers? Oh wait, I think, don't you guys get a bonus as a crew for some of these? I always try to remember this. Hang on.
It's on our
Plus
turf.
1d to consort and sway on site. Yes. From
Okay.
luxury
Hey,
venue.
I thought that was at the venue.
It
So
is
it's-
on location.
Is it at that location
But
specifically?
we
I
have
believe
a
it's at-
different- But we have
I mean,
a different thing.
Is Thrill's Apothecary count as a?
It's not
I-
the
Is it lo-
venue.
Okay.
So
Well, hold on, I'm gonna look up that specific upgrade.
Also, I wonder if
we have silver
Um,
tongues, which gives +1.
Well, that one's already on his sheet. Okay, yeah, I think it is for
I
silver for
wonder-
that venue.
It's already on.
we are, because we're tier 2 now, like people look up to us more. Like we are legit.
Yes, that is true. Tier, there is something to be said for tier here. But I think that changes the effect, not the position, but I'm willing to bump the effect up to superior effects, which I cannot select. And then
I've
you
never
can
even
always-
seen superior effect.
It is in the book, but it does not come up very often.
Ooh, so this is juicy.
Unlocked new effect.
I can't assist without looking threatening, so.
I will
Same.
take a step back
Being the
and I
muscles
will
hard.
RP my speech for an additional die.
Oh, that means a lot. He's fried.
Oh.
Okay. Go
Or
for
if you
it.
want a devil's bargain.
No,
Either or.
I want to hear the speech. That's way more.
Okay, hold on. I gotta
We
take my
wanna
jacket
hear
off
it.
because it's a little warm in here. I gotta take some clothes off for this. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta take the clothes off for this speech.
Yeah.
That'll rally the public.
I gotta put the sax music back on now.
Alrighty, all right.
Saucy.
So he'll come in. Ladies and gentlemen of Duskfall, I know you are angry. I'm angry as well. Lord Strangford is nothing more than a transporter of demon blood. However, he keeps this city safe. Whether you live in the docks, or you live in Whitestone, or you live in Char Hollow, this city is run from the Leviathan blood that he brings in. So I might not like him myself, and I agree with you that he does not deserve to live in this tower. However, he has agreed to treat you all to a little bit of respite. We have opened up a new apothecary down the street, and he has offered to sponsor free healthcare for the next month that you need it.
Real sweating.
All he asks is a little bit of time to figure out how to properly give back to the community, whatever neighborhood you live in, and just give him a little bit of rest. Now, please, if you would like, you can follow me to our apothecary. We will gladly treat any wound that you have free of charge, and you have my word that he will treat you better.
Pretty
I
good.
have added your extra die.
Very
Woo!
nice.
Okay.
Beautiful, Crystal.
Come on, Warden.
Mixed.
Mixed is fine. It works too well. Is the drawback. As people are like, yeah, all right, I guess if he's willing to do this, but you guys are going to gain heat as the drawback, as people are now talking about how the Conduit are humanitarians and the real heroes of
That's
the
fine.
city.
That's fine.
Hey, you know.
I'll take that heat. I'll take the heroes of the city.
That's good heat.
I'll take that deal.
And
I take that
Thrill,
deal.
I think that, dude.
we can
Good deal.
shift the music as you guys have customers coming in, and you are overwhelmed as people are coming with injuries, with stories about how, you know, this guy's brother broke his back falling off of a ship with cargo, and he couldn't get his injuries paid for.
Of
You
course,
know,
yes.
the city won't let any of them unionize, and it's really hard, and just one sob story after another, but they are all coming, and you have your arms full. I just need you to do a general tinker roll to see how well you are trying to treat all these people as they come in with you and your assistants. And
Okay.
because of that, it's going to be controlled. And I'm going to just leave it at 3 die with you and your assistants that you have found temporarily are working through all these people.
I really, really want this to be good. Oh.
Could I like also help? Like I'm
can. What would
also
you like to do?
I volunteer my time as an assistant also, and like
Falka.
help gather supplies of thrills. Like
Yeah, you're getting
give this person
bandages,
this.
boiling
Yeah.
them, finding
Yeah,
medicine.
yeah.
Hit
I'll
hit that
volunteer time.
assist.
Oh. Why?
Just being like a little bar back, but for an apothecary.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Okay.
Oh, we're doing another score?
No.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
assist
ignore that.
teammate.
I was like, what?
Let me know.
Nope.
I was like, oh snap.
On the right side.
Yeah. I don't do this too often.
I
I
know
just
this
see
is stuffed.
a big blue button in
yes.
the roll.
Okay,
saying,
sorry,
yep.
I was on the wrong one. There you go.
All good.
Okay. Mixed success.
Okay. We will call that a score as you treat patients all day, bring them in and out with Velvet and Falka helping talk to the crowd and bring you supplies, Warden shouting outside, and you are able to clear the crowd. And you have a steady stream of customers coming into your store.
Damn, look at us doing good work. Like
Maybe
humanitarian
things are
work.
looking
good
up in Char Hollow.
People? Question mark.
We just provided free healthcare to like
I know.
a lot of people.
This is
And-
not our
and-
Feels
usual.
going good.
By the lore, a doctor in Duskfall is rare.
Very rare.
Yeah. So
And a
like
free
word is gonna
doctor is extraordinarily rare.
Yeah, this
basically
is-
never.
Probably wild, yeah, for the city. Good
And
point.
I always like to end on a dramatic note, but I think on that hopeful note, we will close out season 2 of Rise of the Conduit. You
Wow.
have
With hope.
helped, I guess you could say, whitewash the reputation of a scumbag, but have done a lot of good by doing it. So, that is all for today's session, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. I am the only one of these people who will not be at Gen Con for the
Hannah.
most part.
And
Sad.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Sad.
But everyone else that you see here is going to be at Gen Con. If you are at Gen Con, please go up to any one of these wonderful, beautiful
Please.
people.
And
They
we'll give
can-
you a sticker.
They're going to hand out stickers, and there will be a live in-person version of Grim Domains that will air on Friday. Rise of the Conduit is off for 2 weeks, and then we will be back. Tales of Thunder, I believe, will be back. Is it the day
Monday.
after Gen Con?
Yeah, we have no breaks for
Yeah.
Tales.
So for Tales of Thunder, we'll be back on Monday. Until next time, everyone, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you all for the donations and follows. If you like the stream, please follow us and please join our Discord. And we would love to talk about this and all of our games with you. Thank you so much, and we will see you again soon. Bye.
Goodbye.
See you in 2 weeks.
Yay.